welcome to Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, for the much-anticipated broadcast of the Dexter Bearcats and the Sikeston Bulldogs. Alongside me is Kevin Bishop. I'm Jeffrey Bush, and we are really excited about this contest this evening. It appears to be a offensive powerhouse between the two teams. I know the Dexter Bearcats in the first game scored 28 points and 37 in last week's contest. What do you think, Kevin?
Well, you can feel the excitement in the air tonight. I mean, the place is starting to fill up as the band comes on the field. I mean, it's football time.
Yes, it is. It's about 69 degrees here, and the recorded temperature or the expected temperature for game time is 68 degrees. So while the band is coming on the field to prepare to play, let's go ahead and go to an interview with Coach Pixley.
And we're here pregame with Coach Aaron Pixley of the Dexter Bearcats. And Coach Pixley got off to a good start so far, 2 straight games to open up the season. You've got wins. You're coming into probably one of the most consistent programs here in Southeast Missouri in Sikeston, and a big game, probably the game of the week here in Southeast Missouri. And you know you got a big test in front of you. What do you think going against the Bulldogs here tonight?
Well, I think they're very good, very fast, very opportunistic defense. Got speed everywhere on offense, a good quarterback. They run a very difficult offense to defend, and it's a game where you can't allow a team like that with that much speed to get up on you 21-0 in the first quarter, because it's going to be very difficult to catch back up. And so we got to play well early in this game. We have to not turn the football over, and and just do our best to execute in all 3 phases. That's offense, defense, and special teams.
And you've done well in the first 2 games, starting out well, getting out in front, and getting the lead and keeping the lead. So you know that's going to be a big factor in this game, is playing well from the start. Like you said, if you get down, it's going to be a hard team to come back from. So, what do you think after the first 2 games of your execution in the first 2 games? Very impressive.
I think most of the time I felt like we've executed pretty well. So we did a lot of bad things to ourselves against Park Hills late in that game, but I felt like the first 2.5 quarters or so I thought we played very well on offense and defense, but still got to clean some stuff up. I'll tell you what, too many penalties the last game out, and I can't have that. Sikeston's very, like I said, they're very opportunistic. If you give them things, they're going to take advantage of it, and we just can't give them anything. And it's just a very good football team, and so we got to clean a few things up, make sure we execute better in certain phases of our game, like late in football games. So we got to finish better, and late in the first half, got to finish better, and just play better, and so work on our technique, especially if we're tired. Whenever you're tired out there, and we're going to be tired Friday night because Sikeston's fast, we're going to have to run them down quite a bit. That's whenever technique's got to take over. And, if we'll allow our technique to take over, then we'll have a chance.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Dexter versus Sikeston. Back to you guys.
Well, Kevin, I agree with Coach Pixley. The Dexter Bearcats have played 7 great quarters of football, the first 4 quarters in the first football game, and the first 3 quarters in last week's game. Not sure what happened in the 4th quarter last week, but the defense has really shined up to that point.
I agree, Jeff, and I think Coach Pixley hit the nail right on the head. I mean, Sikeston's going to be fast. We can't afford to miss tackles. We got to fly to the ball, and certainly against a team like this that can put up some big points, you can't dig a hole. So I think he's right on the money.
I think the key is going to be their defensive ends getting out and containing that run. The quarterback is so mobile. He can run the football. He can throw the football. As Coach Pixley said, they've got running backs with great speed, and that's a great combination for high school football. Looking at last year's game, Sikeston scored 41 points against the Bearcats. Of course, they had an exceptional class in 2011 who went deep in the state playoffs last year, and that same class won the state championship in basketball. Many of them have graduated and moved on, but many of these young men here had lots of playing time last year, and they're going to be up for the challenge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Sikeston's coming off of a great season. I'm sure many of these players have a lot of experience coming off the playoffs. They're looking for a win. I mean, they're bringing a big crowd tonight, and they're looking to go at Dexter hard.
Cody Stevens, 7. I'm a senior from QB and DB.
Josh Overall, number 30, senior, running back, linebacker.
Alex Cliff, number 43, senior, running back, linebacker.
Tyler Miller, number 4, senior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Chase Young, number 3, junior, wide receiver, defensive back.
My name is Jake Lee, number 88, senior, play tight end and defensive end.
Jacob Stevens, number 53, senior, center, defensive tackle.
Dylan Aaron, number 52, junior, offensive line and linebacker.
Brandon Moore, number 55, senior, right guard and defensive tackle.
Zach Lacey, 78, senior, defensive tackle, offensive tackle.
Theo Gall, number 63, senior, left tackle, defensive tackle.
Zach Watson, number 44, senior, running back, linebacker.
Dylan Heflin, number 66, senior, left guard, defensive tackle.
Joseph Lovins, 54, senior, offense and defensive line.
My name is Jake Lee, number 88, senior, play tight end and defensive end.
Alex Cliff, number 43, senior, running back, linebacker.
Nick Summers, number 33, senior, running back, linebacker.
Garrett Ray, number 5, senior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Dalton Putnam, number 20, senior, wide receiver and defensive back.
Cody Stevens, 7. I'm a senior from QB and DB.
Tyler Miller, number 4, senior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Well, Kevin, the band is finishing up there, and the crowd is continuing to pour in. Sikeston and Dexter have been rivals for years and years. Sikeston, the rival to the east, Poplar Bluff being the rival to the west. Poplar Bluff not being on the schedule this year, so Sikeston being the lone rival.
Yeah, I look for this to be a great game tonight. Just talking to different people in the community today, I know everybody's excited. Dexter starting out 2-0, and I think we're ready for a big win tonight.
Hopefully we can continue what we've started in the first 2 games. Kevin, can you remember back when the last time the Dexter Bearcats started their season 2-0? I've lived here 15 years, and they haven't done it in 15 years since I've lived here.
I tried to look for that stat today and talked to several people, and I couldn't find anything. So
I know back during the middle 80s they had a couple great football teams, but you know I'm not real sure when the last time the Dexter Bearcats started off 2-0. But they certainly have done well the first 2 games, and we hope to see a continuance of that this evening.
Yeah, and 2 quality opponents, Jeff. I mean, St. Jim, Park Hills, both teams really good football teams.
Absolutely. Here comes the Sikeston Bulldogs onto the field. Looks like they're ready to go. Here comes the Dexter Bearcats.
You can hear the crowd going crazy.
I tell you, Kevin, I've looked forward to this game all week.
Yeah.
And it seemed like, even though it was a short week, it still drug on and on.
Oh, yeah, I think everybody's anxious. Dexter looking for a little revenge after starting so rough against Sikeston last year. Talked to Josh Overhaul today, and he said they was wanting to come out and hit them in the mouth quick. So.
Well, Sikeston being a little bit larger school, and there's several large schools in this area that we have to play. Of course, there are smaller schools that have to play us, so it kind of all weighs out. But there is the quality of football in Southeast Missouri just continues to get better and better.
Looks like our captains are getting ready to go out for the coin toss.
Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back.
The Sports Roundtable represents one of our great traditions here in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, and that's high school athletics. And nobody promotes it better than us here at YHC. What's new with the roundtable this year? We're looking to add representatives from our local colleges, Southeast Missouri State, Arkansas State, and Three Rivers, to give us the inside scoop on local college athletics in our area. The roundtable was designed to give local viewers in-depth analysis about teams and sports in our area, and we're geared up to go once again every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m.
In addition to unlimited.
Well, we're back at Charles Bland Stadium. They're out at midfield for the coin toss. Tonight's captains for the Dexter Bearcats are number 5, Garrett Ray, number 20, Dalton Putnam, number 54, Joseph Lovins, and number 63, Theo Gall.
We're just minutes away, Jeff, from kickoff. Hopefully the Bearcats have come ready to play.
Now, if you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed, as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations are responsible for the outstanding field services on not only this field, but numerous fields in the area, such as Portageville, Sikeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com.
Well, Jeff, it looks like Dexter won the coin toss, and they've chose to receive, so we'll get to see the offense on the field first.
Good deal. Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. They serve every family in our community with great pride. They're able to offer a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. They will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and help to relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com. All right, we're getting ready for the kickoff here.
Got Cody Nelton and Chase Young back deep to receive.
So the Dexter Bearcats will receive the football here in the first quarter to start this football game.
Well, here we go, Jeff.
And we're off. Chase Young with the reception. Going right through the middle there to the 40. Out to about the 44-yard line.
Great return by Chase Young. He never stopped moving his feet, broke a couple tackles, looked good.
Yes, it was. And the Dexter Bearcats looked like they dropped back, formed a wedge. He followed his blocking, and it was just a great run. Cody Stevens will be the quarterback tonight.
Cody having an outstanding year.
In the huddle, they break the huddle. Looks like Cody's going to come under center. Looks like number 43, Alex Cliff, the fullback. And Josh Overall. Josh Overall got started just a little too quick there, it looked like.
Just a bit of a hurry to get going.
That's all right. He's anxious, and there's nothing wrong with being a little anxious. Whoa, wait a minute.
They must have drawn him offside.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
Offsides on the boy. What a break there.
Yep.
So the Dexter Bearcats start off with a 5-yard penalty in their favor. Moves the ball out to about the 49 and a half. And we'll start again, 1st and 5.
Looks like Summers come in for Overall at tailback.
Once again, Cody's under center. Takes a snap. Hands off to Nick Summers outside. Looks like he got out to about the 36-yard line.
Again, Jeff, great blocking, great run.
Yes, Nick Summers was very patient for that. He didn't outrun his blockers. He kind of floated around in the backfield, waiting on his blockers, and turned it into a great game.
You can tell that play was ran just how it was designed.
Absolutely. So 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Looks like the Dexter Bearcats have 3 wide right. Under center, Cody Stevens. Hands off to Josh Overall, out to about the 30-yard line. Looks like he gained about 6 on that.
It helps when you have 2 great running backs like that you can power it up the middle.
Yes, it does. And I think what they're doing here is using running backs to bring the plays in.
And I believe Nick and Josh combined for close to 1,500 rushing yards last year.
Well, they certainly both had good first games. Alex Cliff in at fullback. Nick Summers, the tailback. He's rolling right. Got a man open and complete. To about the 6-yard line. That's Tyler Miller. Great catch there. Tyler maintained his poise. He knew where the out of bounds was. Stayed in bounds, caught the football. Just a great throw and a great catch.
Stevens done a great job not getting shook up by the pressure. Looks like one of Sikeston's defensive linemen were able to break through.
So we have 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Cody Stevens, the quarterback, under center. He takes the snap, hands off to Josh Overall inside, and he got in.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Bearcats.
Well, that was a quick one. I think that was about 5 plays. 5 plays and about 50, I believe about 54 yards there.
Jeff, the Bearcats looked focused on that drive.
Yes, they were. Everybody had a job to do. They were hungry. They got their job done. Dexter Bearcats on the board, 6-0. Cody Stevens will hold for the extra point. And Alex Cliff will be attempting the point after. Snap is good. The kick up and good. So the Dexter Bearcats now on the board, 7-0, and we'll take a short break. Dexter Pizza Company is now under new ownership and have returned the classic recipes. A lunch buffet is available daily, along with the popular cookie dough pizza, and now offering chicken wings. Dexter Pizza Company is offering a carry-out special for the Bearcat fans during each YHC televised game. Free breadsticks with the purchase of a large pizza available. To order, visit them on Business 60. Phone number is 624-7499. Dexter Pizza Company. They also have homemade ice cream sandwiches.
The crowd excited after that first series.
So Brad Wick is in place to do the kickoff here. Dexter Bearcats already on the board, 7-0. We'll see how the defense does. So the kick is away. Nobody's around the football. Number 23, James Watson, picks it up. Great offensive coverage there. Great kickoff coverage. Wow, so the Dexter Bearcats have pinned the Sikeston Bulldogs back to about the 16-yard line. And now the defense is poised to get in here and battle with the Sikeston Bulldogs.
And you know those defensive guys are ready to hit somebody. They live for that all week, so they're ready to get in that backfield.
Absolutely, and as we talked about in pregame, the key here is going to be the defensive ends getting out and containing that run. So in for quarterback for the Sikeston Bulldogs, David Foster. He takes, throws, looks like a halfback pass. That was a catchable ball, but just off the outstretched hands of number 21, Spencer Clark. Tyler Miller was beat on that play, had about 5 yards on him, and the razzle-dazzle kind of confused Tyler.
It did. I mean, trick play right off the bat. Dexter definitely got a break there.
So, 2nd and 10. David Foster in the shotgun for the Sikeston Bulldogs. The defense adjusting to the offensive calls. Handoff number 34. Markeith Bratcher, he got outside. A first down in about 7 or 8 more.
I tell you what, Tyler doesn't make a tackle there, and that may be 6 points.
As we talked about in the pregame, the speed, and he just, the left end didn't contain there, and he got outside, and that's a dangerous move when they get outside. So 1st and 10, Sikeston Bulldogs at the 37. In the shotgun, David Foster.
Looks like there might have been a little movement.
Maybe a false start. Legal procedure. So then I'll move them back 5. Now 1st and 15.
Dexter has a good opportunity to pin them deep in their own side of the field.
Yes, they do. 1st and 15, ball on the 32. Here we go. David Foster, the quarterback for Sikeston, in the shotgun, takes it. Hands off number 23, James Watson. Looks like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
The Bearcats wasn't fooled on that one. Looks like they tried to move the ball around the backfield. Everybody stayed at home and did what they were supposed to do.
Well, the Dexter Bearcats, there's an awful lot of movement going on in that Sikeston backfield, so the Dexter Bearcats are going to have to be very aware, very alert, and really pay attention.
You're right, Jeff. They're going to have to stay at home when they need to be.
David Foster with the snap, hands off again to number 23, James Watson. Looks like he got about 3 on the play, maybe 4.
Josh Lovins made a great tackle right there, wrapped up, and didn't let go.
Looks like he got about 4. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from about the 36-yard line.
Big 3rd down here for Dexter.
Once again, David Foster, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left. Throws. Incomplete.
Good stand there by the Bearcats.
Absolutely. Defense stayed in place. As you talked about, everybody played their position. Everybody stayed home. Nobody was fooled on that. The ball was overthrown. Quarterback felt a little pressure, and now it's 4th down.
Looks like Sikeston's going to line up to punt.
Back for the Bearcats deep is number 15, Cody Nelden.
You'd like to see Cody get a seam here with his speed.
Looks like one of their players might have lined up off sides there.
Sikeston with 3 penalties early in the 1st quarter.
Absolutely, Kevin, and as you well know, penalties will kill you.
Yes, they will, especially early in the game, trying to get the momentum.
So, Sikeston moved back 5 yards, 4th and 16 from the 32, and they'll try it again. Snap, it's a high snap, but he does get the kickoff. Cody Nelden fields it at about the 38-yard line. He's outside, and he may go. Whoa, what a fantastic tackle there by number 25. Cody is knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Great run by Nelden. Great
Fantastic run. So the Dexter Bearcats will take over 1st and 10 from the 30. Short field here. Hopefully they'll be able to capitalize on that.
You know, Jeff, that's a tough ball to receive. Low spiral. I mean, that ball can take a bad bounce and get out of his hands quick.
It sure can, but he was confident. He stayed with it, kept his eyes on the ball, fielded, and had a great return.
Looks like the Bearcats are trying to get the play called in.
Cody Stevens, quarterback, looks like he's going up under center. Alex Cliff, the fullback. Looks like Joe Choverall, the halfback. He's gonna quick drop. He's gonna roll left. Now he's gonna keep it. And he stopped for about a loss of 1.
Looks like we got a flag in the backfield, Jeff. False start on the Bearcats. I didn't see the movement there, Jeff.
I didn't either.
Looks like the officials are discussing.
Boy, it's a tough call on the Sikeston Bulldogs' part. False start decline. You know, that might come back to bite them right there.
Yeah. Dexter has a short field right now.
Absolutely.
That may be one that they regret.
I think you're right. Looks like Nick Summers into the game. Once again, looks like Cody's going to come up under center. Nick Summers, the lone setback.
Tyler out deep.
He fakes to Nick Summers. He's going to roll. He gets away. He's going to roll. He's looking for a receiver downfield. Keeps it. And is knocked down about the 25-yard line.
Cody played smart there. He didn't have anything downfield, didn't force the throw, broke a great tackle in the backfield.
Yes, these Dexter Bearcats have been very patient early here. They're not trying to force anything happen, and they're waiting for the plays to develop, and that's a good sign of patience, and I think that's going to benefit the Bearcats as the game goes on.
I agree, Jeff. You can tell Coach Pixley's probably pounded that in their head all week. Just play your position.
And they don't have to do it all at once. They're using clock. They're up 7-0. Hand off to Nick Summers inside, keeping his legs moving. Looks like he got inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line.
That should be enough for a first down. You know, Nick was out early in the week, injured. I know he was glad to come back. Found out Thursday he was going to be able to play, so it's good to have him back, and he looks healthy.
Yes, I think they held him out in the second half up at Park Hills just as a precautionary measure. He was a little sore, and as you said, he looks as healthy as the beginning of the season. Hand off Josh Overall.
Sikeston really swarmed to the ball that time.
Looks like he got 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry. Looks like they're marking it maybe 1, 2 yards.
Dexter was very successful on the first series, just pounding it down their throat. Seems like Sikeston's tightening up a little bit in the middle now.
Well, the Dexter Bearcats have many tools in their tool chest, and I believe they'll be able to adjust. There are 3 receivers wide right. Looks like Alex Cliff, the fullback, and Josh Overall in the as the tailback. Cody keeps it. Looks like he might have gained 1 to about the is that the 15-yard line? Yeah, 15-yard line.
Looks like that might have been a design quarterback draw. I mean, one guy making the tackle, so you can tell Cody was upset with that.
3rd and 7 from the 15-yard line, or just inside the 15-yard line. Once again, under center, Cody Stevens, Alex Cliff, the fullback, Josh Overall, the tailback. There's a fake to Overall. He's rolling right. Throw to the end zone. Intercepted.
Looks like the ball was
Touchback.
intercepted.
Ball was intercepted by number 23, James Watson.
It looked like Watson just had position on Tyler, and they both went up for it. He was in the front.
Well, the Bearcats definitely had an opportunity there.
The defense made a good stand last time. They've got to come out and pin Sikeston back again.
So the Sikeston Bulldogs take over. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Still on his feet. Looks like he got out to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 from about the 25.
We missed a few first tackles there, but the second group definitely come in and made the play.
So once again, 2nd and 5 from the 25.
Sikeston lining up with
David
4 receivers.
Foster throws out. And he's got a man open, and he's out to about the 31-yard line. Should be good enough for a first down.
Sikeston trying to take advantage of their speed with the little quick out passes, giving their backs the chance to run in some open field.
That's a very dangerous pass they're throwing, though.
Yeah, it
very
is
dangerous. Once again, there's a
ball
fumble.
on the ground.
Throws it out to number 10.
Missed tackle.
Looks like it's tackled by number 42, Jonathan Page. Quarterback fumbled on the snap there. Regained possession, threw it out to number 10, Keldon Warfield, and they turned a busted play into about a 2-yard gain, but there's a flag on the play.
Not sure what the call is. Judging by the Bearcats, it looks like it is against Sikeston.
Must be a holding. It's from the spot of the foul there. And it is.
It is a holding.
Holding on Sikeston, so that's going to be painful for the Bulldogs. That'll move them back to about the 20-yard line. So they're back to their very opening original line of scrimmage. So first down and 23 from the 20. Snap, he's going deep. Got a man, overthrown. Good coverage there by number 20, Dalton Putnam.
Dalton had great position there, good coverage.
Yes, he did.
Dalton, a senior this year, looking to make some good memories for his senior year, maybe carry this team deep.
I tell you, Dalton has played 2 good football games and is off to a good start here in his 3rd football game.
Looks like we're going to have offsides on the Bearcats.
Yeah, number 44, Zach Watson, jumped a little too quick. So that'll be 5 yards measured off against the Bearcats. And
it's easier said than done, but they've got to watch the ball. Sounds like Sikeston's trying to throw in some different snap counts, throw us off a little.
Yes, they are. 2nd and 18 from the 25. Snap is back. Looks like a double reverse. Hand off to number 3, Colin Gross. And it looks like he got out to about the 34, just inside the 35-yard line there.
Got another flag down, Jeff. Be holding against the Bulldogs.
Wow, that's going to be painful. And it goes from the spot of the foul, which is at the 24.
Penalties are definitely hurting the Bulldogs tonight.
Yes, they are. It's keeping them pinned back in their own territory. So the penalty will be marked from the 24-yard line, the spot of the foul. And we're going to go back to, looks like about the 14-yard line maybe. Yes, it is, the 14-yard line. So we've got a timeout on the field by the Sexter, and we're going to take a short break.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons.
We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from.
We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com.
We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
Looks like the doctor has ordered some medical equipment for you to use at home. I've arranged for We Don't Care Equipment Company.
You know, as a patient, you have rights. Most importantly, your right to choose who provides your medical equipment needs. So when you find yourself in this situation, you should be offered a list of providers to choose from. Then you'll receive a higher grade of home care when you choose A+ medical equipment. If you'd like to know more about patient rights, call us toll-free or visit us on the web at aplusmedequip.com.
So we're back here live. After the penalty, the ball's second down and 30 from the 15-yard line. Quarterback keeper.
Oh, hang on.
And a host of Bearcats there. So he was tackled back at the original line of scrimmage at the 15.
I can bet you during that timeout, Pixley was telling them to wrap up and hang on, because we've had a lot of missed first tackles in the backfield.
Yes, we have. And Sikeston's going to be forced to try to do something big here. Third down and 30 from the 15-yard line, but they have to really be careful because they're pinned in their own territory, and a turnover would be big here.
Definitely not a situation you want to be in if you're a Bulldog fan.
So he's going to roll right, throw back left. Oh! Almost picked off. We just talked about how big a turnover would be down deep in their own territory. Ball hit Nick Summers right in his hands. I think he was a little surprised, but couldn't hang on. That'll make it fourth down, and the Sikeston Bulldogs are going to be forced to punt deep in their own territory.
I tell you, that was a great defensive stand by the Bearcats.
Yes, it was. As we talked about, everybody stayed home. Nobody was fooled. Nobody was fooled by the fakes. Everybody played their position, stayed home, and that's good things happen when you play your position.
They do. You can tell that the senior leadership is really shining through, has in all three games.
So Gibson back to punt, gets off a decent punt. Cody Nelden receiving. He's coming right with it and is tackled immediately at about the 48-yard line. So the Dexter Bearcats will take over at the Sikeston Bulldog 48, first and 10. With 3:53 left to go in the first period, the Dexter Bearcats on top 7-0.
Keldon Warfield for Sikeston made a very good tackle on that play.
So we'll see what the Dexter Bearcats have from an offensive perspective here. I don't think they've been in the shotgun the whole night.
I don't think so.
But it looks like he's going to start off this possession in the shotgun. Josh Overall, the lone setback. Tyler Miller down low. Handoff to Overall up the middle.
Oh.
Wow, what a great run. He got out to about the 40-yard line.
Great run by Overall there. He jumped up and was ready to go.
Great blocking up front, and that stagger step gave his offensive line time to open that hole up, and he shot through it. Gain of about, looks like a gain of about 8 on that play.
Looks like Summers is checking back in with the play.
So we got Chase Young up at the top, and Tyler Miller and Cody Nelden at the bottom of your screen. In the shotgun once again, that's a fake. Quarterback keeper. Cody Stevens running to the wide side. Knocked out of bounds. It looks like at about the 34-yard line.
You could tell Cody kicked it into another gear when he was rounding that corner to pick up the first down.
You know, Cody is small in stature, but he makes up for that with the speed.
Dexter looking great so far on this series.
Well, as we talked about, the Dexter Bearcats have so many plays in their playbook, and they're mixing it up, and Sikeston is really confused and off balance at this point. Snap is back.
Quick snap.
Stevens back to throw. Gets away. Rolling back. He's going to run it. Looks like he might have got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Looks like the official may call a block in the back there. That's a really close call, Jeff.
Did you catch a number?
I didn't catch that.
Wow. Boy, Stevens got away there. There's the block in the back. I didn't catch it. Might have been 55. Brandon Moore. That was a blur. I really couldn't catch the number.
Yeah, he come flying in from out of the picture.
Yes, he did. So the Dexter Bearcats will be penalized from the spot of the foul, and that'll move them back to about the 43-yard line. That was a big penalty.
It was. Stevens, he's motioning to the crowd there, trying to get them fired up, stay behind these Bearcats.
Speaking of crowd, we've got a great crowd here this evening. The field is looking fantastic. The temperature is dropping. We're down to about 71 degrees. And just a great night for high school football.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for better weather conditions.
Tyler Miller down at the bottom of your screen with Cody Nelden. Chase Young at the top. Stevens is going to throw. Got a man open. Complete. Out to about the 35.
Tyler made a great grab there.
He got back into Sikeston Bulldog territory, and the ball is spotted. Looks like about a yard shy of the original line of scrimmage.
I tell you what I like, what I saw there is Dexter back in the hole on a big penalty, come back out, steady at it, and keep going, not getting their head down, just pushing.
Absolutely, and as we talked about, the Dexter Bearcats are very poised, not trying to get it all with one play. They're just staying in there, being patient, and when you're a patient offense, good things are going to happen.
That's right. Tyler's got a few good grabs tonight, having a good game.
Looks like a false start on the Dexter Bearcat offense. You can email us live here tonight at sports@yhctv.com. We always enjoy getting your emails from all over. And believe me, we receive them from all over the United States. And if you're out there watching, we'd love to hear from you. So the Dexter Bearcats, 2nd and 15 from the 40-yard line. Not sure. I think it was an offside on the Bulldogs there, and it was.
Like Cody did a good job with the snap count to pull them off sides.
And that's tough to do as well, because when you go inflecting your cadence, sometimes you confuse your own offense.
Yeah, you do.
So 2nd and 10 from the 35. That's the Sikeston Bulldog 35. We'll see if the Dexter Bearcats can make something happen right here. Chase Young at the top of your screen. Dalton Putnam at the bottom. Handoff inside to Nick Summers. It's just a great second effort there. He was wrapped up, but he got away. He kept his legs moving and got down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line, close to a first down.
You know, I talked to Summers over the summer, and he talked about how hard he was hitting it in the weight room. Well, there's where it paid off. You could tell that he was able to pull away.
Absolutely. And we got an official timeout on the field, so we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glenn Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glenn Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glenn Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC-TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
So we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri. The contest between the Dexter Bearcats and the Sikeston Bulldogs. With 1:33 left in the first quarter, the Dexter Bearcats lead this game 7-0. The official timeout during the break was so that they could get a spot and see if there was a first down The Dexter Bearcats missed the first down by probably about 6 inches. So Cody Stevens under center. He's going to keep it himself with the quarterback keeper, and it looks like he got the first down.
Looks like he picked up a good 3 or 4 yards, and they were just needing to get across about maybe 6 inches.
Yes, he did. That was a great call on the quarterback's part, and the quarterback always has that option. I know the plays come in from the sidelines, but depending on the defensive set, the quarterback can always keep it. That's his option. So 1st and 10 from the 22 with 1:09 left in the ball game, or excuse me, in the first quarter. Handoff to Josh Overall. Tripped up, but I believe he did gain a couple.
Josh and Nick both have been just one tackle away from breaking a big run. It makes you think we may see a big one before the night's over.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned early in the game, maybe in the pregame, we have 2 outstanding running backs in the backfield. Either one of them can muscle through or break outside and has the speed to take it to the house on any play.
Exactly right. Josh averaging right at 125 yards a game right now through 2 games.
Stevens going to roll out to the top of your screen. Got a man. Looks like he was throwing to number 88, Jacob Lee there. The ball was thrown a little bit low. It was a catchable ball, but unfortunately it wasn't caught. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 8 from the 20-yard line.
I'd like to see Dexter execute right here down in the red zone. Earlier we missed an opportunity. You're not going to get too many of those against a good ball team like Sikeston.
No, we need to be capitalizing on the penalties and the mistakes they've made for sure. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Tyler out to the bottom of your screen.
Cody going to throw. Oh, picked off by looks like number 81, Travion Dennis. So once again, deep in the red zone, the Dexter Bearcats come up empty.
Looks like Cody
at First National Bank.
Looks like Cody might not have seen the safety hanging out in the middle of the field.
It's very difficult. Cody is about 5'6", 5'7", and from that drop back position, it's very tough on someone that short to drop and stay in the pocket and make that throw.
It is.
Quarterback keeper, nope.
Great job by the Bearcats wrapping up there, not letting go.
That's the end of the first period, and we're going to take a quick short break here.
At First National Bank, it is about believing in our community, planning for the future, and understanding the needs and aspirations of our customers. We bring you the best in full-service banking, backed by a friendly staff and a strong sense of community pride. We encourage you to experience the First National Bank difference. First National Bank, believing in community, planning for the future.
In addition to unlimited calling, New Wave telephone users have a wide range of great phone features available. And now with the help of New Wave Internet, they're even easier to use thanks to our convenient online phone manager. Just log on to your MyWave portal. Now phone features like call forwarding can be set up instantly from any computer. Reliably activate or deactivate your call forwarding, and even set your home phone to ring once when a call is forwarded. Home telephone service made even better with New Wave Communications. Call today.
And we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium at the end of the first quarter. The Dexter Bearcats on top, 7-0. And I can tell you the score does not reflect this football game. The Dexter Bearcats have really controlled not only the football but the clock, and really in control. And I'm really surprised that the score is 7-0. It very easily be 21-0.
It could, Jeff. We missed a couple key opportunities where we had the ball in our own red zone and just couldn't put the ball in.
So Sikeston has the ball 2nd and 8 from their own 28. Handoff inside. On the stop there, Jacob Lee, number 88.
brought down by number 88, Jake Lee. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Looks like that may be the first tackle for Jacob tonight, which is a little out of the ordinary for Jacob.
Third and 1 from the 34. In the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Got the first down and more.
Sikeston doing a good job of blocking up front there, Jeff.
Boy, looks like they got a very generous spot there, Kevin.
Yeah.
Looks like the ball is out to about the 42-yard line.
Yes, they did. I thought the ball went down maybe around the 41.
So 1st and 10 from the 42. Once again, handoff up the middle. He's got room. He may break it. Wow, great open field tackle there. Dalton come over from the corner and made a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been 6 points had Dalton not drug him down.
And I'm not really sure what's going on inside with the Bearcats. Didn't look like we had anybody inside. So 1st and 10 from the Dexter Bearcat 34.
You know, we talked about earlier all the motion in the backfield. The linebackers may be reading something incorrectly.
Quarterback keeper up the middle once again. That's the 3rd play in a row. They went up the middle in a great tackle there by Ryan Joyner. Looks like he gained about 2 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 32.
Sikeston moving the ball well this series.
Hand off. Looks like off tackle there. He gets outside, and he's going to go. Number 23, James Watson to the end zone, touchdown. 32-yard touchdown run by James Watson. The Sikeston Bulldogs on the board. Boy, that didn't take long, Kevin.
It didn't, and I don't want to take anything away from the run on Sikeston, but we had 2 big missed tackles there. One in the backfield.
And there's a flag on the play, so we'll see if it comes back.
Got to see a little of that speed that Coach Pixley was talking about in the pregame. I mean, once they break the corner, they're gone.
That's the reason those corners have to contain and have to turn them back inside. And in that particular time, it looked like the tight ends were sucked in, and he got outside. And
nothing but open field.
Personal foul against the Dexter Bearcats.
And those are the kind of penalties that you can't have.
Well, the Dexter Bearcats have been so cool, calm, and collective. So far in this point, it's disappointing to see a personal foul at this stage in the game.
I'm sure Coach Pixley will handle that quickly.
Sikeston's going to go for 2. Snap. Handoff up the middle. I don't believe he was touched.
So much movement in the backfield. I mean, it looks like they've got Dexter unbalanced right now.
So the 2-point conversion was good. After the score, the 2-point conversion, the Sikeston Bulldogs on top 8-7. Winning on the football field doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work and commitment to excellence. At the Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports help to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters, member of FDIC, an equal housing lender. And as the Sikeston Bulldogs prepare to kick off, that's number 34 that's going to kick our way. Markeith Bratcher, deep for the Dexter Bearcats, is number 3. Chase Young, and number 15, Cody Nelden. And kickoff is made. Looks like it's going to go to Cody Nelden. Bearcats setting up a nice wedge, and he's got room. He's got room. He may go. Out across the 50, inside the 40 to about the 36-yard line.
Cody outstanding tonight on special teams.
Once again, he concentrated, received the kickoff, waited on his blocking to set up. Dexter Bearcats came back, set up a wedge, and he followed that wedge. The blocking was tremendous, and the end result is the great result of good blocking and great running.
You know, and it's exciting, Jeff, to know he's just a sophomore. We've got 2 more years with him.
Absolutely. So the Dexter Bearcats take over 1st and 10 from the 37, the Sikeston Bulldog 37. Stevens under center, hands off to Josh Overall. Looks like he might have got maybe a yard. The Dexter Bearcats have to get poised here and put this ball in the end zone.
Yeah, with the big return, that helps you get a little momentum back. You've got to take advantage of it. Jump on it.
Absolutely.
Definitely got the crowd fired back up.
Cody Stevens under center. Looks like Nick Summers, the lone setback. He's going to pitch to Summers. Boy, not much there.
No, Sikeston's covering the ball well on those past 2 plays.
Looks like 3rd and about 8 from the 35, the Sikeston Bulldog 35. Crowd's getting a little ornery here. Getting energized, getting in the game.
Big 3rd down here, Jeff. Big 3rd down.
Whoa, a lot of movement there before the ball was snapped. Ball started on the Bearcats.
It looks like Chase might have got started a little early.
Boy, that's a big penalty right there. That's a huge penalty. That takes it from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 13. And that moves the ball back to about the 40-yard line.
You know, I definitely think we're in 2-down territory. She'd like to see us pick up the 1st down right here.
Absolutely, and I hope the Bearcats are patient, and you're exactly right. We don't have to get it all here in one play. I don't believe we'll punt based on field position, so we'll chip away at it. Nick Summers in the backfield. And it looks like Coach is going to call a timeout, didn't like what he's seen, so we'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Welcome to NFL Total Access,
the show that takes you inside the locker room and down on the field. With inside access to all 32 teams all year long. NFL Total Access, Monday through Saturday, only on NFL Network.
NFL Network, where football season never ends.
And we're back. Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri. The Dexter Bearcats host the Sikeston Bulldogs here with 8:46 left in the 2nd period. The Sikeston Bulldogs on top 8-7. And Coach Pixley called a timeout to go out. He didn't like what he seen set up and wanted to change things. While we were on timeout break, Zach Watson is being attended down on the field there, Kevin, by Dr. Bobby Gibbon. And I'm not really sure what's going on there.
He's up on his own 2 feet, so you like to see that.
Boy, the Sikeston Bulldogs is bringing everybody that time. They had about 8 in the backfield.
They brought all 11 guys, just about.
So, the pass was incomplete, and looked like we might have been setting up a middle screen there, but that's tough on a quarterback of his stature. Sikeston has a big, tall front 4, and as you mentioned, Kevin, they brought everybody. So 4th down, 13 from the 40. And it looks like we are going to punt it away. It looks like Tyler Miller back to punt.
Coach Pixley probably looking to pin them deep in their own field. Let the defense do what they practice to do.
So the snap is back. The punt is away.
Good punt by Tyler.
And Kenton Sanders fields that punt. Looks like at about the 15-yard line. So the Sikeston Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 15. With 8:34 left in the first half. The Bulldogs on top, 8-7.
During the break, Jeff, got a message from Russ Wiley and Ann Gibson, and also Jake Cox watching us out there tonight. Said that you were doing a great job with the play-by-play.
Well, thanks a whole lot out there. This is my first first opportunity to do this, so I was hoping you guys weren't expecting a whole lot. Timeout on the field, and with that timeout, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri is your authorized dealer for Case IH tractors, combines, and implements. We are also an authorized dealer for Lexion combines. Baker Implement offers service on what we sell by factory-trained technicians. We are also one of the best stocked hardware stores in the area. Baker Implement is the place to shop for Case IH branded apparel and toys. Drop by and visit us and let us show you what we have. You'll find whatever you're looking for at Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri.
And we're back at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, with 8:34 left in the first half. Sikeston Bulldogs on top, 8-7. And all you guys out there in TV land, if you want to send us a text, let us know you're watching from all over. You can send that to sports@yhctv.com, and we'd love to hear from you. We always enjoy getting text messages from those of you out there watching in TV land.
Just got one here from Chad Smith. Says he's at home with Aiden, his 3-month-old, supporting the Bearcats.
Great to hear that. Great defense inside there. It looked like he got about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Well, the defense definitely needs to make a big stand here. We need to pin them back deep, have a chance to get good ball position.
2nd and 7 from the 18. Sikeston Bulldogs from their own 18. Shotgun snap, handoff inside. Boy, he's still going. Looks like he got out close to the first down, maybe a little shy, maybe a yard shy. Looks like he got out to about the 24-yard line.
Looking at Zach on the sideline, it appears it could be a groin, maybe just a little tightness there. They're stretching him out. Hopefully we'll get to see him back in.
Once again, say to everyone how great we are here in Dexter, and how fortunate we are here in Dexter to have Dr. Bobby Gibbon and his wife Laurie, who support the Bearcats so well. And you know, that's hometown medicine at its best. He's born and raised here, and he wouldn't have it any other way. He loves Dexter sports and does everything that he can to support the Bearcats.
You're exactly right, Jeff. Not many high school football teams have a medical doctor on staff that's as good as Dr. Gibbons.
Absolutely, and I can tell you if a Bearcat gets hurt and they go to his clinic, they get top-tier status. Number 3, Kylan Gross on that carry, and it looks like he got out, looks like he gained about 11 on that play. Got out to about, looks like the Bulldog 43-yard line. Another great run. Sikeston, with all the movement in the backfield, really has the Dexter Bearcats offensive line mixed up. Looks like there's a hold on the play, so it'll come back. Once again, the Bulldogs penalized, and that's been their nemesis all night, and it's really kept them pinned in their own territory the whole night so far.
It has, Jeff, and like you said earlier, we've got to start capitalizing on these penalties. I mean, we've kept Sikeston out of the end zone outside of the one touchdown, but it seems we haven't been able to put points on the board.
That's exactly right. So it's 1st and 20 from their own 20. Looks like he hand off inside, and look out, he's going to go. Number 23 broke loose. James Watson. 80-yard touchdown run for James Watson.
I don't see any flags down, so it looks like that's going to stand.
Wow, I'm not sure he was touched, Kevin.
I don't think so.
On this replay, he broke up the middle. And he was pulling away as he ran for the end zone. Wow, that was just a fantastic run by James Watson. 6-foot, 160-pound senior from Sikeston. So the score now was 6:44, 14-7, Sikeston Bulldogs. And they're going to go for 2 once again.
I tell you, the offense that Sikeston runs, Jeff, I mean, there's multiple reads that have to be made.
Quarterback keeper, and he's in. So with 6:44 left in the first half, the Sikeston Bulldogs on top, 16-7. We're going to take a in-house break here. Pizza Hut. Right now at Pizza Hut, get any pizza, any size, any toppings for only $10 when you place a carry-out order. They also have the $5 Pizzone, a huge individual calzone stuffed with your favorite toppings and cheese for only $5. Choose from 3 recipes, meaty, pepperoni, and Supremo. Pizza Hut is open until midnight, Fridays and Saturdays, open at 11 a.m. each day. Give them a call at 624-5333. Wow, Pizza Hut. Making me a little hungry here, Kevin.
Yeah, you know, Pizza Hut definitely does a great job. Always has a hot buffet.
And we'd like to ask everyone out there to support these sponsors because we're able to bring you this TV coverage only because of the sponsors. So we'd love to ask you to go out and patronize these sponsors. Spend your money there. They appreciate the Bearcats. You appreciate the Bearcats. It's a winning combination, and we're all winners under that scenario. So 6:44 left. Sikeston Bulldogs on top 16 as we await the kickoff here. They're going to do a little scribble kick, and
looks like they might have learned their lesson kicking the ball to Neldon.
Absolutely. That was received there by number 10, Ryan Joyner, and he did what he's supposed to do. You're never supposed to try to pick those things up and run. A lot of players do it, but you're supposed to fall on the ball and make sure that you got the football.
Exactly right, Jeff. A lot of guys don't see that ball, and so they want to run with it. And he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Official timeout for water. So with that official timeout, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
Here at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet in Malden, we've got a great selection of new Chevy and GMC trucks. Some discounted up to $9,500.
Sorry, Kurt, this one's sold.
How about this GMC short bed four-wheel drive, loaded up with chrome accessories for only $24,900.
Sorry, Kurt, this one's sold.
So hurry on over to Lincoln Lacey in Malden before they're all sold.
Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
And we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium. Cody Stevens with the quarterback keeper, and looks like he's gained about 10 out to about the 40-yard line.
Looks like with the forward progress there, he'll have the first down, Jeff.
And while we were on break there, we received another text message from Megan Bush, my daughter. She said, Kevin, you sound great also.
Tell her I said thank you.
I think you just did. So the Dexter Bearcats, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Their own 40-yard line. Stevens in the shotgun. Hand off inside. Nick Summers. He's going to break it outside. And he may go.
Turns the corner.
Wow, what a fantastic run. Into Bulldog territory to about the 30-yard line. That's a fantastic run.
2 back-to-back excellent plays. Perfect execution.
Absolutely. There was great blocking up front once again. Nick Summers waited on his blockers to get out in front of him. Once he got through the line, he broke to the outside as a runner's supposed to do. He took the sideline, and let's face it, had it been any other team beside this fast Sikeston Bulldogs, he would have probably scored a touchdown on that.
You're right. They can fly to the ball as quick as they run it. So
1st and 10 from the Sikeston Bulldog 30-yard line. Cody Stevens in the shotgun. Looks like Josh Overall in the backfield. Hand off to Overall, and he's tackled in the backfield.
Looks like Sikeston read that play from the get-go.
Boy, that was slow developing, and they could see everybody bunched up in the backfield. They knew something was cooking back there, and they all collapsed, and looks like a loss of about 2. So that'll bring up 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13. From the Bulldog 33. Nick Summers coming back in, bringing the play in from the sideline.
Dexter, we've had great field position all night, Jeff.
Yes, we have. And we have to capitalize. This game right now could be 21-16 just as easy. He's being flushed out of the pocket, thrown.
Nearly picked off.
Almost picked off. And number 3 came from nowhere. He came out of nowhere. That's Kylan Gross. The ball, he seen it, read it, and broke to the ball and almost picked it off. And if he'd have picked it off, he had 6 points.
And I'm sure Cody seen an open receiver. Like you said, he flew in there out of nowhere, so the receiver was open briefly.
Yes, these Sikeston Bulldogs have blazing speed. Blazing speed. So it is 3rd and 13 from the 33. Cody Stevens in the shotgun, and he's going to roll to the left. Got a receiver. Boy, I thought there was a little early contact there, but there's no flag on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he might have been on his back a little quick.
Ball was intended for Chase Young. Very well thrown ball. Chase just couldn't hold on. So that'll bring up 4th and 13 from the 33, and we'll see. I don't believe he's going to punt. He's sending in a play there with Nick Summers.
Looks like Coach Pixley is going to have some confidence in his offense here.
So Cody Stevens, 4th and 13 from the 33. In the shotgun, receive the snaps. He's going to roll right. Got a man open. It was caught.
Tyler made a great catch there. Kept his feet in bounds. Good concentration.
Once again, great throw. Great protection in the backfield to give him time to throw the football. Great throw, great concentration. First down, Bearcats.
That's got the crowd fired up, Jeff. They're wanting to see some points put on the board here.
Well, the Dexter Bearcats really do need to score before half and get back in this thing. 5 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the first half. 1st and 10 from the Bearcat. Let's see, from the Bulldog, 20-yard line. Once again, Stevens in the shotgun. He's going to fake it. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to the right. He may score, and he does.
He scores, but I see a flag down.
And he's signaling touchdown, but there is a flag. Holding Dexter Bearcats, so it'll come back.
It's a big penalty there, Jeff. That's a big penalty. Not sure who the hold was on. Bearcats still fired up out on the field, though. You can tell they think they're going to get it right back here.
Well, that was a loss of 6. It looks like, based on the spots. So maybe loss of 10. Can't really tell. Looks like 7 yards. 1st and 17 from the 27. In the shotgun, he's going to hand it off to Tyler Miller on the end round. Miller's got room.
Tyler made a good cut right there at the end of the run.
Great blocking. Chase Young was out there blocking. Nick Summers, Cody Neldon. Just great blocking, and looks like he got down to about the 16-yard line.
You know, I like to see a receiver get out there and block, Jeff. A lot of times those guys, just looking to make a catch, but when they go out there and throw a block, I like to see that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He had plenty of blockers. Tyler is a pretty fast kid, and he waited on his blockers, patiently waited, and we've seen a lot of patience out of the Bearcats tonight. So Stevens hands off inside to Nick Summers. Looks like he's stacked up about the 15-yard line.
Summers on the carry for the Bearcats.
Gain of about 1.
He was brought down by number 66.
Looks like we're going to be at about 3rd and 5, Jeff.
Looks like about 3rd and 5 from the 15-yard line. Once again, the Dexter offense has shown great patience.
You would have to think, as well as we're running the ball, we might see another running play here. But he's lined up in the shotgun.
We've got Stevens. He's going to roll right. Good protection. Great throw. Great catch.
Oh, he made the catch. What a catch.
And there was fantastic coverage on the play. The ball couldn't have been thrown any better. There was great coverage, and I don't know how the ball got back past the defender.
I don't either. Just a great throw, great catch. Right in front of the Dexter band.
So that's going to put the Dexter Bearcats inside the 10. First and goal from the 9-yard line. First and goal from the 9. So the Bearcats will have 4 opportunities to punch this ball into the end zone.
You can feel that the Bearcats are gaining some of that confidence they had in the first quarterback.
Stevens in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. And it looks like he's going to get down inside the 5-yard line to maybe about the 4-yard line. Depends if they spot with the right foot or the left.
Steven runs the ball so strong, it's almost like having 3 backs in the back, 3 tailbacks in the backfield.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, they spent a lot of time this summer in the weight room, and I can tell you this football team is strong and they're in shape.
Yeah. Coach Pixley has an excellent off-season program, keeps them on the weights, and it's paying off.
So second and 5 from the 5-yard line. Stevens in the shotgun. Summers in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Stevens, Summers. And it looks like he got down to about the
3 maybe.
Maybe the 3-yard line.
He was brought down by number 81.
Kind of fooled me on that play. I thought
Yeah.
Stevens kept it there for a minute.
Yeah, good ball movement by Stevens.
So it's going to be 3rd and 3 or 3rd and goal, however you want to look at it, from the 3-yard line.
The Bearcats converted on the last 3rd down with the big catch by Chase Young. Lining up 3 wide.
He's under center. He's going to hand off Nick Summers. Second man through, and he got in. Touchdown.
And the ball gets across. Nick Summers coming off the field, fired up.
You had Stevens under center, Alex Cliff, the fullback, and the handoff was to Nick Summers, and he just followed Cliff into the end zone. Great blocking, great run. 6 points, Dexter Bearcats. And with 2:06 to go, the Bulldogs lead 16-13. And I'm not sure if we're going to go for 2 or we're going to kick the extra point here. Looks like Alex Cliff is getting ready to kick, and Stevens is ready to hold. So I believe we're going to attempt the point after. Official timeout on the field. And I'm not sure what he's waiting on. I think one of the officials wasn't underneath the goalpost. I think that was the stall.
I think so.
So now that the officials are ready, we're going to try this again. Snap is back. The kick is up. And it's good.
Great kick
so
by
with 2:06
Cliff.
left to go in the first half, the Sikeston Bulldogs 16, the Dexter Bearcats 14, and on-the-go convenience at 2 locations, Dexter and Bloomfield, serving fried chicken and barbecue daily along with their popular food bar. It's also your one-stop for fuel. Snacks and cold drinks on the go, and featuring the 28-degree cave. That's on-the-go convenience, Dexter and Bloomfield. Well, Kevin, the Dexter Bearcats got down, punched the ball in, and capitalized on that play.
Yeah, you know, that's the big difference in a good team and a great team. You know, when you get down, you don't give up. And, I mean, they just pounded the ball back, did what they had to do.
Absolutely, and Coach Pixley says we'll take the extra point. We don't have to try to score it all now. We've got another half of football. And for all those you out there in TV land, once again, we want to invite you to email us or at sports@yhctv.com. We'd love to hear from you. Many of you have already emailed in, and we appreciate that. We appreciate hearing from all of you out there. And the Bearcats are going to kick her off. And here we go, up the middle. Number 23 on the return, and that's James Watson. That's their speedster who scored the touchdown at the 80-yard run up the middle earlier.
Looks like Overall might have lost his helmet there on the play. You know, with the speed Sikeston has here, 2 minutes is plenty of time for them to put some points on the board. Dexter needs to make a stand here.
Absolutely, and Sikeston has been doing nothing fancy. They've just been punching it right at the middle, and we're going to have to stop that run to force them to do something else. So with 2:01 left to go in the first half, Bulldogs 16, Bearcats 14. First and 10 from the 35. Handoff once again to Watson. He's going to get outside. He might go. One man, and he made the trip. Cody nailed him, made a touchdown saving stop at about the Bearcat 15-yard line.
And you know, again, Jeff, we had him in the backfield. Just missed tackles are hurting us.
Absolutely, and once again, we have to contain those corners. We cannot let these great athletes get outside.
Thankful there that Cody was able to trip him up, because it would have been 6 points.
As you mentioned, they're so fast, and it doesn't take them very long. Just in that short few seconds, they moved the ball all the way down to about the 16-yard line, 15-yard line. And it looks like there is a flag on the play, and it may come back.
Sikeston crowd not very happy about that.
Personal foul against Sikeston.
Yeah.
And the ball will come back.
Big penalty there. Again, I mean, the penalties have just killed Sikeston tonight.
It'll be interesting at halftime in our stats to see how many penalties and how many yards in penalties the Sikeston Bulldogs have had.
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely, I know they had 4 to 5 in the first quarter for probably 40 to 50 yards.
Absolutely.
That's a big 15-yard penalty there.
So we're going to move her back. And the ball will be moved back to the 30-yard line. The Dexter Bearcat 30-yard line.
Again, Dexter catching a break with the penalty. Defense has got to capitalize here.
So with 1:51 left in the first half, the Bulldogs have a first and 10 at the Dexter Bearcat 30-yard line. And the quarterback in the shotgun. That's David Foster. A lot of movement in the backfield. Handoff inside once again to number 23, James Watson. And it looks like he might have got about 5 on the play, maybe 6, maybe even 7.
Looking how the defense was lined up there, Jeff, you can tell Coach Pixley's wanting to contain the run, not playing anybody deep, both safeties up.
Absolutely. Second and 3 from the 30. Once again, razzle-dazzle up the middle. Number 3, looks like he got inside the 15 to about 14-13. That's number 3, Colin Gross. And once again, these Sikeston Bulldogs are as quick as lightning.
They are. I mean, once they hit the hole, they're ready to move.
So, Bulldog first down, first and 10 from the 15. They're splitting 2 out wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. He's going to make a quick pass to the right. And there's a hold there, but it wasn't called, and he got into the end zone. There was a holding there on number 21.
Looks like the official might have missed the call there. I mean, it was plain from where we're sitting.
Hopefully we'll get a replay on that, and you'll be able to see it. Right there in the corner, you'll see, coming into the top of your screen, he's holding him right there.
Yeah, missed call by the official there.
The official missed it, and it was right in front of him. That's the amazing thing. But the touchdown stands, and the Bulldogs are on top 22-14 with 1:03 left to go. They're going to go for 2 here. David Foster, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's going to hand it up the middle, and it's going nowhere. So the Bearcats hold on the 2-point conversion. 1:03 left to go here in the first half. 22-14, and we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
NFL Red Zone, the channel that brings you every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons. Watch the most exciting moments like never before, live in HD. Every touchdown from every game, live on one channel, NFL Red Zone.
And we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium with 1:03 left to go in the first half. The Sikeston Bulldogs on top 22-14. And they really didn't waste a lot of time scoring there.
You know, there was 1:01 on the clock when they took possession, and 1:03 left now, Jeff.
Yeah, it took, a little over a minute, or a little less than a minute.
A little less than a minute. Not sure if the Bearcats will look to score here, or Coach Pixley will look to nil on the ball.
Number 34, Markeith Brasher with the kickoff, a little scribbler once again. He wanted to run it, but remembered what he had been taught in practice and went to the ground with it. It was fielded by number 45, Jonathan Foles. And the Dexter Bearcats with 1 minute, 1 second left on the clock. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
You know, in a situation like this, Jeff, you always like to look for the team to try to score, but a lot of times coaches don't want to take the chance of giving the ball back to the other team.
Absolutely. This Sikeston Bulldog team is so athletic. You don't want to do anything that might allow them to go in with an extra touchdown at halftime. He's going to throw. Boy, I tell you, that was a great defensive play there by number 81 to break that pass up, Trevion Dennis. And he threw into double coverage there.
That was a dangerous throw. Lucky it wasn't picked off.
But once again, we just got finished talking about not doing anything to allow the defense to score. Boy, that was dangerous.
It was a dangerous throw. You know, I know Cody's looking to make something happen, but maybe need to have a little more patience.
Dexter. So, 2nd and 10 from the 33. Stevens in the shotgun. He's going to roll right. He's got receivers.
Good blocking.
He's going to go downfield. Wow, once again, overthrown, but number 3 for the Sikeston Bulldogs, Kylan Gross, made a great attempt to try to pick that football off.
Yeah, he did. He got up in the air and was looking to make a pick.
For a little guy, he is so fast. He can close on the football really quick.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it all night, but this Sikeston team is just loaded with speed.
Yes, they are. So, 3rd and 10 from the 33. Only 8 seconds have ticked off the clock. 52 seconds left to go in the half. Stevens in the shotgun. Once again, he fakes inside. He's going to keep it. Out past the 40 to about
there we go.
44-yard lines, and there was a late hit on the sidelines. Stevens was hit out of bounds by number 77, Troy Cotman, and looks like Stevens is down on the sidelines.
Stevens made a great run there, put his shoulder down, ran over a couple guys.
Stevens got the first down, and there was a penalty on the play, so there will be a penalty tacked on to that first down, and that's going to give the Bearcats good field position with 46 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, just an obvious late hit there. Cody was on the ground out of bounds when the Sikeston defender come in and hit him.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Sikeston Bulldogs. And they'll mark it off from the spot of the foul, which was at the 48-yard line.
I can guarantee Coach Gibbs for Sikeston is going to talk about penalties at halftime in the locker room.
And that's a 15-yarder that's going to move the ball down to just shy of the 35, between the 35-36-yard line. So that's going to give the Bearcats great field position. There's still plenty of time left in the half, 46 seconds. So the Bearcats will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 36-yard line.
Jeff, I'm not sure. How many timeouts do we have left? Do we have?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So Stevens in the shotgun. Summers in the backfield. He's going to hand to Summers. Not much there. And the clock will continue to run. Now the Dexter Bearcats calls a timeout. So with that timeout, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
In addition to unlimited calling, New Wave telephone users have a wide range of great phone features available. And now with the help of New Wave Internet, they're even easier to use thanks to our convenient online phone manager. Just log on to your MyWave portal. Now phone features like call forwarding can be set up instantly from any computer. Reliably activate or deactivate your call forwarding, and even set your home phone to ring once when a call is forwarded. Home telephone service made even better with New Wave Communications. Call today.
And we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, where the Dexter Bearcats are hosting the Sikeston Bulldogs. We've seen an explosive, fast-moving contest so far here in the first half with 36 seconds left to go. The Sikeston Bulldogs on top here so far, 22-14. And there's still plenty of time, Kevin, here in the first half.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and like you said, Jeff, we've seen some explosive plays, great catches, great throws, big runs by both teams. Just been a really excellent first half.
And on the other side, we've seen lots of penalties and we've seen several turnovers.
Yes,
so
we
it's been a game of with a lot of action. So with 36 seconds to go, 2nd and 10, Stevens in the shotgun. Summers the lone setback. Stevens is going to throw. Now he's going to run. And he's outside, inside the 30. Looks like he got down to maybe the 26-yard line.
Stevens trying to make something happen there, but he probably need to get out of bounds, Jeff. Save time on the clock.
Yes, he did, but he did get the first down.
The clock will stop while they move the chains.
So with 26 seconds left in the first half, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line, the Bulldog 26-yard line. Stevens in the shotgun. He's going to fake it. He's going to run again. Up the middle. Got down inside the 25 to about the 21-yard line, and there's an immediate timeout call. And there's also a flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the play.
Not sure what the call is.
Looks like a hold against the Bearcats. Wow, that is big. That is big. So that'll probably kill the rest of the first half. I'm not sure after that penalty if the Dexter Bearcats will try to do anything these next 13 seconds.
You know, 2 big holding calls with short fields. You know, one that was a score that was called back.
So that's going to move the Bearcats back to about the 36-yard line. So the Bearcats are set up there. 1st and 10. No, excuse me. 1st and, what is that? 1st and 20.
It's like a 1st and 20, 1st and 17.
1st and 17 from the 36-yard line with 13 seconds to go. Stevens in the shotgun, and he's going to drop in the pocket. And he's going to go deep. He's got a man. Ball was short.
Tough throw to make. Stevens was getting hit as he released it.
That's a tough throw for a quarterback to stay in the pocket that long while it's developing. He was there for a full 6 seconds in the pocket, and I can tell you 6 seconds is a lifetime for a quarterback in the pocket.
You're exactly right, Jeff. A lot of times you look for your offensive lineman to hold them for 3 to 4 seconds, so plenty of time.
7 seconds left to go. 2nd and 17 from the 36. Stevens in the shotgun, and he's going to try it again. This time he's going to roll right. He's got a receiver open. Wow.
Tyler would have had one more step on that, Jeff. I think he would have had a chance of making the catch.
Stevens had to rush the throw, but you're exactly right. If he would have had an extra step, that might have been 6 points. So we're down to 1 second. 1 second left on the clock, so we will have one more opportunity, and I'm sure they'll throw from the end zone here.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to put a ball up deep and see if somebody can go up and make a grab.
3rd down and 17 from the 36. This should be the final play of the half, barring a penalty. 1 second to go. So we'll probably put everybody out and throw to the end zone and hopefully get a catch. There's still 1 second on the clock. I don't know why they blew that play dead. False start on the Bearcats.
You know, we played a really clean first quarter, and the penalties have started to hurt the Bearcats, you know, here in the second quarter.
Well, the Bearcats are getting anxious, trying to make something happen. They were very patient the first part of Well, the full first quarter and the first part of the second quarter, but now they, I think they feel a little pressed and anxious to get the play off with 1 second and a shot at the end zone.
You know, those are mistakes that can be easily fixed, so Bearcats just got to line up, play ball.
Ball being snapped from the 41-yard line. Stevens in the shotgun. And he's going to throw it deep.
Good throw.
Whoa. Ball was incomplete. That's the end of the half. And at the end of the first half, the Sikeston Bulldogs on top, 22-14. And we're going to take a quick break.
The Sports Roundtable represents one of our great traditions here in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, and that's high school athletics. And nobody promotes it better than us here at YHC. What's new with the Roundtable this year? We're looking to add representatives from our local colleges, Southeast Missouri State, Arkansas State, and Three Rivers, to give us the inside scoop on local college athletics in our area. The Roundtable was designed to give local viewers in-depth analysis about teams and sports in our area, and we're geared up to go once again every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m.
Welcome to NFL Total Access,
the show that takes you inside the locker room and down on the field. With inside access to all 32 teams all year long. NFL Total Access, Monday through Saturday, only on NFL Network.
NFL Network, where football season never ends.
In addition to unlimited calling, New Wave telephone users have a wide range of great phone features available. And now with the help of New Wave Internet, they're even easier to use thanks to our convenient online phone manager. Just log on to your MyWave portal. Now phone features like call forwarding can be set up instantly from any computer. Reliably activate or deactivate your call forwarding, and even set your home phone to ring once when a call is forwarded. Home telephone service made even better with New Wave Communications. Call today.
How about another round of applause for the Marching Bearcats? The Bearcat Band would like to thank you for your attention and support. We would especially like to thank the administration, board, and county executives for the support of our program. You've been an integral part, welcome back to
And we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, where the Dexter Bearcats have just closed out the first half with the Sikeston Bulldogs with a score of 22-14. And Kevin, we've seen an explosive first half. We talked about how explosive the Sikeston offense is. They've got a running back that has carried the ball a few times. Number 23, James Watson. Can you tell us a little bit about what his first half performance is?
Explosive is a kind word to use for that. James Watson has ran the ball 11 times for an impressive 222 yards.
Wow, that's really impressive. Really impressive. Really impressive. Their quarterback has also had a pretty good first half. He's ran the ball. He's thrown the ball. I think he's thrown the ball 4 or 5 times. Tell us a little bit about what he's done.
Nothing over the top, but the key, Jeff, is he's not made mistakes. I mean, he's 2 for 5 for 21 yards and a touchdown, and positive yards on the ground. So I mean, he's just not made mistakes.
Well, on the Dexter Bearcat side, as we talked about, we've got 2 great running backs with Nick and Josh overall. Tell us a little bit about what they've done here in the first half.
Yeah, both of those guys running the ball well tonight. Looks like Nick is getting a little bit of the edge. He's ran the ball 9 times for 68 yards. He's leading all ball carriers for Dexter in gain yards. Cody Stevens, 10 attempts for 63 yards, and then Josh, of course, 7 attempts for 25 yards.
Yeah, it's been a really explosive first half. What about penalties? We talked about penalties and how they were going to hurt the Sikeston Bulldogs and how that's really set the Dexter Bearcats up really with great scoring opportunities, but the Bearcats have come up short. How many penalties and for how many yards have they had there in the first half?
Well, penalties were big in the first half. Sikeston started off with a ton, and then Dexter had their fair share there in the second quarter, but looks like Sikeston had 9 penalties for 85 yards and Dexter 7 for 63 yards.
Wow, penalties really hurt, and most of the Dexter penalties came there late in the second quarter. But penalties and turnovers. I think the Dexter Bearcats turned the ball over 2 or 3 times.
They turned the ball over twice there, 2 interceptions, and one of them being huge. We were in the red zone looking to score, and Sikeston was able to come up with the pick.
Yes, exciting first half. The teams are beginning to come back on the field and stretch here, and stay tuned because the second half promises much the same as the first, and you've got 2 explosive offensive teams here, and without you remove the penalties and the turnovers, and this game could easily be in the 30s.
Oh, easily, Jeff. And, the thing about it, we talked about it earlier in the first half. I mean, Dexter controlled that half. I mean, outside of a couple of big plays, that was a Dexter half. So it's unfortunate we're not on top of the scoreboard right now. But, Coach Pixley, I'm sure he's went in at half and corrected the things that need to be corrected.
Well, we still got a whole half of football left. We've got 24 minutes left, and as we talked about, the Dexter Bearcats are in great physical condition, and many times football games are won in the fourth quarter. As you can see on the bottom of your screen there, we'd love to hear from you out there if you're watching tonight's game. Please email us at sports@yhctv.com. And my good buddy Ed Gargas, who's normally here in the booth, we haven't heard from him tonight, but I'm sure if he has computer access, he's either watching or will be watching, and we'd love to hear from you out there, Ed.
Yeah, sure would, Ed. I can guarantee if he's where he's in front of a TV or where he can get some live feed on the internet, he's out there watching right now. Jeff, while we had a minute, wanted to talk a little bit about the Dexter Bearcat Booster Club. Many of you may notice the Bearcat that's painted at the 50-yard line. The Booster Club responsible for that. Looks great. But what I wanted to talk about was I believe the Booster Club is going to be hosting the first ever dodgeball tournament, homecoming weekend. That's October the 8th on a Saturday, and entry fee is $100. You're able to have up to 10 players on your team, need 5 to play. And if there's any businesses out there that would like to sponsor, they can sponsor for $50, get their name on the back of the shirt. But just a good chance to pull the Dexter community together, and the Booster Club's looking for a big turnout on that.
Kevin, tell us a little bit about what the Dexter Booster Club does with the money and how the funds are used throughout the year.
Yeah, many people, a lot of times think that the Booster Club is just supporting the athletic programs, in which that they do. But the Booster Club supports middle school and high school, buying anything from classroom materials that, the school may not be able to budget. We've bought some of the projection screens, the interactive tools that they use in the classroom. If you'll notice the Dexter Bearcat water cooler that travels with the team, that's the purchase that the Booster Club made. I believe last year the Booster Club gave close to $20,000 back to the school, and we couldn't do that without the support of our Booster Club members and the many businesses that sponsor us. Jeff, I know your business, A+ Medical, always a constant sponsor of the Booster Club, and I know they greatly appreciate that.
Well, not only A+ Medical, there's lots of community businesses that support the Booster Club. There's a lot of individual people that support the Booster Club, and all this wouldn't be possible without an active Booster Club of parents and concerned adults who really give of their time and their energy and their money to see great athletic programs as well as extracurricular activities.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. Dexter, which has been said time and time again, has excellent community support. They really get behind their students, their athlete, their band. They do a really good job. When there's support that's needed, they give it.
And that really makes for great quality of life in a community like Dexter. We talked a little bit last time, the last home game, about what Dexter really has to offer. It has a great parks and recreation system, has great streets, great water department, you name it, they've got it. And the quality of life in Dexter, it's almost Southeast Missouri's best kept secret.
Oh, exactly right. I mean, I don't know that you could pick a better place to raise your kids and, have a family. Just a great community.
Well, we're getting ready for kickoff here. Getting ready to start the second half, and tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. They serve every family in our community with great pride. They're able to offer a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. They will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and to help relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com. So now we're ready to kick off the second half, and we have a Cardinal update. Looks like the Braves are beating the Cardinals in the bottom of the fourth inning 2-1. 2-1. So come on, Cardinals. The kickoff is made, and Sikeston returns the ball to, it looks like, about the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. So the Sikeston Bulldogs will take over, 1st and 10 from the 35.
Actually good coverage there by Dexter. It was a short kick, Jeff. I know Sikeston got pretty good field position, but we were able to cover that kick pretty quickly.
So the second half is underway. Be interesting to see the adjustments on the Dexter defense. Quarterback's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. A little razzle-dazzle fumble.
Looks like Dexter's on it, Jeff.
And the Dexter Bearcats recover the football. Looks like that was recovered by number 44, Zach Watson.
And that's the way you want to start the second half. Big defensive play there, good field position.
Absolutely. Turnovers will make or break a football team depending on which side you're on.
That was excellent instinct for Zach to jump on that ball and not try to pick it up.
Well, we've seen that razzle-dazzle all night long, and the quarterback put the ball into the running backs basket there, and he didn't take the football. So the ball just dropped to the ground, and Zach Watson pounced on it. Great play by Zach. Dexter Bearcats 1st and 10 from the Bulldogs' 31-yard line, and be interesting to see where we go. So it looks like the handoff to Josh Overall inside the 30-yard line to about 29, 28-yard line. To about the 29. Gain of about 2. So the Dexter Bearcats start back off with the same offensive set that they had in the first half. It'll be interesting to see if we start off running the ball like we did in the first half. Go back to the basics.
It will. I mean, sometimes the basics are what you need to get the momentum back.
So Stevens under center. Looks like Alex Cliff is the fullback. And Nick Summers the tailback. And he hands off to Summers. Off tackle. Looks like he might have got about 1 yard on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 7 from about the 27-yard line. Maybe the 28.
Just got a text from Greg Tarbutton, said he's enjoying the broadcast out there, wanting the Bearcats to jump back in it.
So Stevens under center. Summers in the backfield. Stevens going to roll left. He's got a receiver open, thrown. Looks like Chase Young with the catch at about the 19-yard line.
Some good concentration on Chase's part there, Jeff.
Absolutely. The ball was thrown where it needed to be thrown. Chase Young went down, made the catch, and the Bearcats have another 1st down inside the 20-yard line.
This is where we need to convert, capitalize. 1st down, ball in the red zone.
I tell you, with Stevens short in stature, I like to see him roll where he can get a good look at where he's throwing the football. Being in the pocket with the tall line that he has, it's really difficult for him to see. So
it is, and he's had pretty good protection when he's dropped back to pass.
Hand off to Summers, down to about the 15-yard line.
Summers upset there. I think he tripped himself up. He's got to shake that off and be ready to go back in.
Just shy of the 15, about 15.5-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. Stevens under center. Cliff the fullback. Overall the tailback. And he's going to hand over Overall up the middle. Inside the 15 to about the 14.
I believe that ball is going to be down.
So the Bearcats are moving the football here. Going back to the basics, basic running plays like they did in the first half. And they're very successful with that combination. So with 9:27 left to go in the first period, the Bearcats moving the ball down to the 14-yard line. 3rd and 4 from the 14. Stevens in the shotgun. Summers the lone setback. It looks like we might have had an offsides there.
And again, Dexter getting a good opportunity to make something happen here with a big penalty.
That should give us a 1st down, and it does.
That penalty will give the Bearcats a 1st down.
So that'll move the ball down to about the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
It's a short 8. So Stevens in the shotgun. He's rolling right. He's got a man open. It's caught. And it'll be interesting to see where the spot is. Looks like it's maybe about the 5-yard line.
Tyler making the grab there. In the first half, Tyler, 4 receptions for 65 yards, so pretty good first half by Tyler.
Yes, it was a great first half for Tyler.
2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd and goal from the 5. Cody Nelson bringing in the play. Josh Overall coming in as a setback. So it'll be Stevens in the shotgun. Overall his lone tailback. And he's going to fake it. He's going to keep it himself. He's scrambling. Now he breaks outside. And he scored.
Touchdown Bearcats.
Great run there by Cody Stevens.
Cody leaping into the end zone right there at the end to make sure he got in for the score.
I tell you, for some reason, he likes to go airborne, and it really, for a man his size, he needs to try to keep his feet on the ground, I tell you. As we see there on the replay. The Sikeston receiver closing, trying to knock him out, but they took the pylon, and when the pylon goes, that's considered in play. Touchdown.
Looks like Dexter's going to go for 2 here, Jeff, to try to tie the ball game up.
Probably not a bad move early in the second half here. So he didn't like what he seen, so he called a timeout. So with that timeout, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Here at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet in Malden, we've got a great selection of new Chevy and GMC trucks. Some discounted up to $9,500.
Sorry, Kurt, this one's sold.
How about this GMC short bed 4-wheel drive, loaded up with chrome accessories for only $24,900.
Sorry, Kurt, this one's sold.
So hurry on over to Lincoln Lacey in Malden before they're all sold.
Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden. Of the sweet land of liberty, of the icy land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
And we're back to Charles Bland Stadium. Did not take the Bearcats, but about 3 minutes, 53 seconds to get on the board there. And Coach Pixley didn't like what he saw on the defensive setup, so he called a timeout, brought his team over. The Bearcats are going for 2 here. Cody Stevens under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Looks like we're going to power it through, and we do. The handoff is to Overall, and he's into the end zone for the score. That was a great play call there by Coach Pixley, and the Bearcats tied it up.
You know, Jeff, that 2-point conversion, could be big when we get later in the half here. So that's a big conversion there.
Plus, it's a momentum shifter. It was only 1 touchdown, and a touchdown is usually not that big. But when you can come in and tie the game up with a 2-point conversion, that changes everything. We have a new football game here, Kevin.
Yeah, we do. I mean, the momentum shifted back to Dexter. This gives a chance for the defense to get fired up.
Dexter Pizza Company is now under new ownership and have returned the classic recipes. A lunch buffet is available daily along with the popular cookie dough pizza and now offering chicken wings. Dexter Pizza Company is offering a carry-out special for Bearcat fans during each YHC televised game. Free breadsticks with the purchase of a large pizza available. To order or visit them on Business 60, call 624-7499. Dexter Pizza Company, homemade ice cream sandwiches, and many more. Chicken wings, cookie dough, lots of things. Kickoff is made, and we have a penalty.
Seems like that's been the theme for the night, Jeff. Penalty after penalty.
I'm not sure who it was on here. We'll let them get that sorted out. But we ended the first half with penalties, and we're having more of the same here in the second half. And it looks like it's against the Sikeston Bulldogs, blocking below the waist. And that's a big penalty because it is so dangerous.
It is. You're exactly right. Looking for a chance for injury there. I mean, that's why the NFL's taking a lot of their big hits out.
Absolutely.
Just got a text here, an email from the Lacey family. Said that Grammy, Bree, and Warren are loving watching their Uncle Zach play tonight, and said great broadcast.
And we thank you for that email. And for every one of you out there, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us here at sports@yhctv.com. please email us. We'd love to hear from you. So, 1st and 10 from the 23. He's going to throw out left to number 10. And looks like he's going to be ruled down there at the 30-yard line for a gain of about 7. So it'll be 2nd and 3 from about the 30-yard line.
Sikeston's had the ability all night to pick up big chunks of yards in one play.
Yes, they have. And the Dexter Bearcat defense is going to have to find a play in their playbook to stop these Bulldogs. There's that run up the middle again. And with the same success they've had all night. Looks like number 88, Jacob Lee, in on the tackle.
Now just making some great cuts once he gets in the middle of the field, making him tough to tackle.
Absolutely, and there's so much going on. The fakes and the movement in the backfield is just really hard to pick up. Those running backs are not real tall, so you really can't tell really what's going on. You just see a bunch of movement back there, and you really don't know who's coming out with the football.
You know,
quarterback fakes. Now he throws out wide right. Number 3, he's got room. Inside Dexter Bearcat territory down to about the 42-yard line. That was number 3, Kylan Gross. It was a pass in the backfield, and once he caught it, he made something happen.
Just another example of the speed Sikeston has. Just got another message here from the Deerdorf family watching the game tonight. Appreciate your support.
Hand off inside to number 23. Once again, he's got speed, and he's outside, and he's going to go. No.
You know, I think he cost himself a touchdown there.
He did. If he hadn't stopped and turned back inside, he would have had 6 points. But Tyler Miller got out, intimidated, made him change course, and Tyler was able to make the tackle at about the 6-yard line.
Looked like he might not wanted to get hit there. Stutter stepped a little bit and cost him 6, but that's a fortunate move on his part for the Bearcats.
Number 23, James Watson, already over 200 yards rushing in this football game, and he's adding to it. There's a fake inside, quarterback keeper. Looks like a touchdown. So in less than 5 minutes, we've already had 2 scores in this third period of play. As we mentioned earlier, 2 very explosive offensive teams.
Yeah, definitely an exciting game to watch tonight, Jeff. Big plays left and right. You know, Sikeston answered Dexter's touchdown there.
Absolutely. So with 6:42 left to go in the third period, 28-22, Sikeston Bulldogs will go for 2 here. Foster, their quarterback, in the backfield in the shotgun. A little motion to the left. He's going to hand it off and stop short.
Big stop by the Bearcats.
So the Dexter Bearcats foil the 2-point conversion, and the score remains 28-22. So with 6:42 to go, Sikeston Bulldogs 28, the Dexter Bearcats 22. Winning on the football field doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work and commitment to excellence. At the Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports help to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member of FDIC and equal housing lender. Once again, a great sponsor. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making this telecast available.
You know, Jeff, just got a message all the way from Northeast Arkansas. My brother, Chad Bishop, and a buddy of ours, Jeremy Ferguson, watching the broadcast tonight, said they're enjoying some Bearcat football.
Good deal. There's a short kick, and I believe the Sikeston Bulldogs got the football back.
Oh, that's huge for the Bulldogs.
They did. Wow. What a huge turnover.
Yeah, I think that was an unexpected onside kick by the Bulldogs.
An official timeout. Official timeout on the field. And with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC-TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri is your authorized dealer for Case IH tractors, combines, and implements. We are also an authorized dealer for Lexion combines. Baker Implement offers service on what we sell by factory-trained technicians. We are also one of the best stocked hardware stores in the area. Baker Implement is the place to shop for Case IH branded apparel and toys. Drop by and visit us and let us show you what we have. You'll find whatever you're looking for at Baker Implement Company in Malden, Missouri.
And we're back here live, Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, where the Dexter Bearcats just fumbled the kickoff on an onside kick, and the Sikeston Bulldogs take over at the Dexter Bearcat 44-yard line. Boy, that was a huge. Turnovers have killed the Bearcats tonight.
They have. I mean, that's the third turnover of the night, and it seems like, turnover's never good, but they've come at really bad times.
So 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback throws it out wide right to Watson. Watson down to about the 41-yard line. Gain of a couple.
Sikeston not doing anything much different than what they've been doing all night. The little swing passes and then running the ball up the middle. We've just got to make tackles.
Well, as we talked, with their quickness, what they try to do is get the ball out, free a man up in the open field to where he has a chance to run.
Yeah.
Looks like Dr. Gibbon is attending number 54 on the sideline, Joseph Lovins. Looks like he's got a hurt arm or a hurt wrist. And we'll try to get a report on him. Hand off to Watson inside. He got inside the 40 to about the 36-yard line. 37-yard line. So that'll make it 3rd and about 5 from the 37.
Good defensive stop here could help make up for the turnover, Jeff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have got to have some good defense here. 5:37 to go. 3rd period of play. Quarterback in the shotgun. And there was a lot of movement. And it looks like it was against the Bearcats. Offsides Bearcats. And that's going to be a very big penalty. That'll be close to a 1st down. I'm not sure if they'll measure it, but it'll be right there at the 1st down. Looks like he's a few inches short, and they're not even going to consider measuring it. So maybe about 8 inches short. So 3rd and about 8 inches. Looks like the ball on about the 33-yard line. 5:17 to go. Under center, and he's going to quarterback keeper. I'm not sure he got it. It depends on the spot. If he spots with the right foot, it's a 1st down. If he spots with the left foot, it's not a 1st down.
It's going to be close, Jeff.
I believe they'll measure this time. And they are going to measure. Official timeout on the field.
On an offsides call like we just had, as a defender, when you're playing a team as fast as Sikeston, you get to where you want to have a quick jump on the ball.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they're measuring. I'd say it's going to be inches one way or the other. Boy, that was close. And they're going to be short. They're going to be short about 3-4 inches there. Boy, that was big. So the quarterback came up short. They're going to re-spot. And it'll be 4th down. 4th down at about 3 or 4 inches.
Let's see if Dexter can make a goal line-like stand here.
4th and inches. 4:52 left in the 3rd. Quarterback's in the shotgun. And they're going to snap it back. Hand off to number 23, Watson. He's got the 1st down and more, down to about the 25, just shy of the 25-yard line.
And again, he makes another good cut, Jeff.
That young man is so quick, so quick.
Another message here from Brandon Schrader out there in TV land watching. enjoying the broadcasting.
Yes, we really enjoy hearing from everyone out there in TV land. 1st and 10 from the 25, the Bulldogs. Quarterback now in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to throw left. He's got a man. It's a catch. And he's going to score.
How did we miss that tackle, Jeff?
Wow, missed tackle after missed tackle. That ball was thrown to number 10, Keldon Warfield. 6'2", 165 senior, 6'2", 165-pound senior from Sikeston. There were several missed tackles on that play, and I tell you, these kids are so fast. You let them get outside, they're going to break the corner, and they're going to go.
You know, it looked like we had 3 Bearcat defenders and had them pinned on the sideline. You know, from where we're at, I don't know how we missed that tackle.
I'm not sure either, but a 25-yard score, and that takes the score to 34-22. They're going to go for 2 as they have all night. And the quarterback's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw, and it's caught in the end zone.
Wide open.
2-point conversion, good. So with 4:15 left to go in the third period, the Sikeston Bulldogs on top, 36-22. Right now at Pizza Hut, get any pizza, any size, any toppings for only $10 when you place a carry-out order. They also have the $5 P-Zone, a huge individual calzone stuffed with your favorite toppings and cheese for only $5. Choose from 3 recipes, meaty, pepperoni, and Supremo. Pizza Hut is open until midnight, Fridays and Saturdays. Open at 11 a.m. each day. Call them, they can be reached at 624-5333. That's 624-5333.
Pizza Hut, a big supporter of the Dexter Chamber of Commerce as well, and I know they'll be hosting a breakfast this next Friday at 7 o'clock for all the industries in Dexter, so we appreciate that.
4:15 left in the third period. The Bulldogs on top, 36-22. Last time they kicked the ball onside and recovered it, so it's be interesting to see where we go this time. So here we go. Another onside kick, and Dexter recovers it. Looks like number 12 on the recovery, Jordan Miller. So the Dexter Bearcats will take over 1st and 10 from about the 36-yard line. Still plenty of time left, Kevin.
Plenty of time left. You know, I know one thing that's important here, Coach Pixley talked about it in his pregame interview. You know, a score would be huge here. We don't want to dig too big of a hole, even though there is plenty of time.
Absolutely. The Dexter Bearcats need to settle down and go back to their first quarter offense. Patience, show a little patience, and march down the field. We don't have to have big plays here. Inside the overall, and there he goes, up the middle. Still on his feet.
Oh, and a fumble.
Fumbles the football. Recovered by 23 White. And the ball is returned to about the Bearcat 41.
Looked like somebody just come in from behind and punched it out, Jeff.
That's exactly what happened. But there's nothing wrong with doing that. That's part of the game. And when you're running, you got to protect the football. In that particular time, we didn't do that. So, big turnover. The Bulldogs have the ball once again in Bearcat territory at the 41-yard line. 4:05 left to go. Bulldogs on top, 36-22.
Looks like that was number 56, Eric Oden, that punched that ball out.
So in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hand off to Watson. Up the middle once again. Looks like he might have got about 1 yard.
Those are the defensive stands we need to make.
I tell you that James Watson is a workhorse in the backfield.
Yes, he is. I'm sure we'll have some updated stats here at the end of the third quarter on him, but as we said earlier, over 200 yards in the first half, averaging 20 yards a carry.
So, looks like the play's coming in. The coach is yelling it in from the sideline. Foster went out to get the play. Looks like Sikeston is spreading out a little bit here. And we've got a timeout on the field, Bulldog timeout. So with that timeout, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to NFL Total Access.
The show that takes you inside the locker room and down on the field. With inside access to all 32 teams all year long. NFL Total Access Monday through Saturday, only on NFL Network.
NFL Network, where football season never ends.
At First National Bank, it is about believing in our community, planning for the future, and understanding the needs and aspirations of our customers. We bring you the best in full-service banking, backed by a friendly staff and a strong sense of community pride. We encourage you to experience the First National Bank difference. First National Bank, believing in community, planning for the future.
All right, we're back here live at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri. 3:23 left to go in the third period. Bulldogs on top, 36-22. So Foster called a timeout, went and talked it over with the team and the coach, and he's got a snap. He's going to hand off to number 3. Number 3, Colin Gross, and a great run, great effort on the play. Looks like he got about 9 yards on the carry.
Yeah, another big yardage play for Sikeston Bulldogs.
So 3rd and 4 from the 35, the Dexter Bearcat 35. 2:55 left to go in the third period. Foster in the shotgun. He gets a snap. He's going to keep it himself up the middle. And looks like he got the first down and a little bit more, down to about the 27-yard line.
Right now, Sikeston just playing smash mouth football, punching the football up the middle and running it up the middle.
And they've been very successful doing that all night. 2:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs on top, 36-22. Bulldogs have the ball at the Dexter 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Foster in the shotgun. And he receives a snap. Hand off to Watson. Watson up the middle. And he gets inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Once again, his acceleration is just, he goes from 0 to about 20 miles an hour. It seemed like real quick. And I know that's an exaggeration, but boy, it sure looks like he's running 20 miles an hour.
He does, and Cody Nelton there making a stop, or once again, he would have been in the end zone, Jeff.
Absolutely. So the Bulldogs basically having their way here with the Bearcat defense. Dexter really doesn't have an answer for this offense.
No, it just seems like they've had us off balance.
Foster hands the ball off. Looks like Watson again on the carry. He lost yardage that time.
Good stop there by the Bearcats. Looks like we read something right.
Absolutely. Looks like about a loss of about 1, maybe 2 on the play. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11 from about the 16-yard line. Watson in the shotgun. Foster in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. He's going up the middle. Looks like he got down to about the 5-yard line. Or just shy of the 5-yard line to about the 6.
Going to be a little short of the first down, but not much.
So that'll bring up third and about 1. A long 1, maybe 2, 1.5. Looks like the ball spotted on about the 6-yard line. 53 seconds left in the quarter. Foster got the play from the sidelines. Looks like he's ready to go. He's in the shotgun formation. Watson is long back to the left there. And we've got a timeout on the field with Sikeston. So with that timeout, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Looks like the doctor has ordered some medical equipment for you to use at home. I've arranged for We Don't Care Equipment Company.
You know, as a patient, you have rights. Most importantly, your right to choose who provides your medical equipment needs. So when you find yourself in this situation, you should be offered a list of providers to choose from. Then you'll receive a higher grade of home care when you choose A+ medical equipment. If you'd like to know more about patient rights, call us toll-free or visit us on the web at aplusmedequip.com.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons.
We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from.
We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com.
We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
So we're back. Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, where the Dexter Bearcats are hosting the Sikeston Bulldogs. Sikeston has the ball 3rd and 3 from the 6-yard line. Hand off inside to Watson. It looks like he stopped short of the goal line at about the 2-yard line, 2.5-yard line. Give you a quick update on the St. Louis Cardinal Atlanta Brave game. Atlanta still leads 2-1 in the middle of the 6th.
And during that last break, Jeff, we got another email from Grant and Emily King. They're watching the game live online from Batesville, supporting their cousin, number 78, Zach Lacey.
So with 25 seconds left in the half, they might be able to get off one more play if they hurry. Foster under center. And he got in.
Looks like they got in.
Wow. I had my hesitations of calling that because I wasn't sure if he's going to get in. Number 3, Colin Gross. Run the ball well all night. A lot of razzle-dazzle on the backfield, and I wasn't sure if he was going to get in, but he worked his way to the goal line and got in the end zone. So with 9 seconds left to go, the Sikeston Bulldogs score once again.
Once again, Jeff, they're just playing smash mouth football, running it up the gut.
Going for 2. And it looks like the Bearcats was offsides. So that'll move it half the distance to the goal. That'll move it to about the 1.25-yard line.
While we move those chains there, we've got an email all the way from North Carolina. Tyler Miller's cousin, Lisa and Ann, wanting to give a shout out to Tyler and to the entire Bearcat team.
Well, we're hearing from all over tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Great to hear from everyone out there. Lots of football left. You still have plenty of time to send us an email. Watson on the 2-point conversion, and it was good. So with 9 seconds left on the clock here in the 3rd quarter, the Sikeston Bulldogs go up 44-22 over the Dexter Bearcats. On-the-go convenience in 2 locations, Dexter and Bloomfield, serving fried chicken and barbecue daily along with their popular food bar. It's also one stop for fuel, snacks and cold drinks, on the go, and feature the 28-degree cave. That's on-the-go convenience. 2 locations, Dexter and Bloomfield. I tell you, the Dexter Bearcats are going to have trouble now. They're down 22 points.
Critical point in the ball game to where we've got to score some points, and I think what worries me more, Jeff, is the way Sikeston's able to run the ball so freely against our defense. We've got to find a way to stop them.
Yeah, we really don't have an answer for that running game of Sikeston. We've had trouble all night. We're still having trouble with it. So here we go with the kickoff. Another onside kick. And looks like number 12, Jordan Miller on the recovery. Number 12, Jordan Miller. So the Dexter Bearcats will take over from their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10, with 9 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Dexter Bearcats are going to have to control the clock and do something with the football.
Exactly right, Jeff. I mean, we have a 44-22 score, but Dexter's had 4 turnovers, several opportunities in the red zone that have been missed. We're beating ourselves up right now.
Here we go. Stevens rolling right. Going to keep it. Turning upfield. Still on his feet. Down to about the 44-yard line.
Looked like Cody possibly had a couple of people open in the middle of the field. Of course, we don't know what he could see from where he was at.
So the end of the third quarter is here. Sikeston Bulldogs on top, 44-22. We'll switch ends of the field, and we'll take a little break here. We'll be right back.
In addition to unlimited calling, New Wave telephone users have a wide range of great phone features available. And now with the help of New Wave Internet, they're even easier to use thanks to our convenient online phone manager. Just log on to your MyWave portal. Now phone features like call forwarding can be set up instantly from any computer. Reliably activate or deactivate your call forwarding, and even set your home phone to ring once when a call is forwarded. Home telephone service made even better with New Wave Communications. Call today.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sane, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sane, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sane. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
So we're back live, and Nick Summers just took the handoff and scrambled about maybe, we'll say 1 long yard there. 1 long yard. So it's going to be third down and about 8. Looks like from about the 41-yard line.
On 33 quarters tonight, Nick has 71 yards on the ground, averaging right at 6.5 yards a carry.
Stevens in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he was hit pretty hard there. So 4th down at about 9 yards, and it looks like the Bearcats are going to be forced to kick it away.
That was a big hit by number 70 for Sikeston. Met him at the line of scrimmage, and he may feel that one tomorrow.
Yes, it was. It was a great defensive stand there by the Sikeston Bulldogs. Sikeston fans really getting in behind their team now. Haven't heard much from them tonight, but they're beginning to wake up over there. Miller on the punt. Looks like a dandy punt. And they got a Bearcat roll. It's going to roll down to about the 21-yard line. And that's where the Sikeston Bulldogs will take over with 10:28 left in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs on top, 44-22.
A little bit of a dangerous play by Sikeston's returner there, hanging around the ball. The coaches don't like to see that.
No, when you've got a kick that high and it allows your kicking team to get down that quick, it's really dangerous, really, really dangerous. So the Bulldogs will take over, 10:28 left in the game. 1st and 10 from their own 21. Foster in the backfield in the shotgun. He's going to hand off, double reverse. Coming around this end, number 3 on the carry. That's Kylan Gross. Looks like he might have gained 3-4 yards.
We've talked about the explosive running game of Sikeston all night. James Watson now with 298 rushing yards. Poised to go over 300 easily, it looks like.
Wow. Young man is fast. There's no doubt about it.
Sikeston has a total of 378 yards on the ground.
And here he comes again. He's over 300. And he's headed to 350. Across midfield into Bearcat territory. It looks like he's going to be stopped at about the 46-yard line.
You would have to think that young man's having a record-breaking night for Sikeston. He's well over 300 yards rushing for himself now.
He's one explosive runner. So 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 45. Bulldogs quarterback Foster under center. And he's going to hand it off to number 34. Markeith Bratcher. And it looks like he's going to get about 9 on the play.
It looks like they're just running the ball at will against the Bearcats right now, Jeff.
They really are. Inside, outside, they're just going wherever they want to go, and Dexter really doesn't have an answer for that running game.
You know, eating up precious time with every run.
Absolutely. Only 9 minutes, 6 seconds left in the football game. And they have a 22-point lead. 22-point lead. The Bulldogs on top. Foster under center. He's going to take the snap. And he's going to hand off to Watson up the middle. And I believe Watson may have, depends on the spot, but it looks like he got the first down there. And they're calling an official timeout. Official timeout to measure.
Jeff, you would have to think that this Sikeston running game would have to be one of the better ones that we'll see all year long.
Well, I tell you what, Sikeston has always had a real athletic team. This year is no different. They come into tonight's game 1-1. They beat the Charleston Blue Jays, and I'm not sure who they played in their first game, but I believe it was a St. Louis team.
I believe you're right, a private school out of St. Louis.
Gateway Tech beat
Tech.
Sikeston in the first game. The official on the field says it's first down, so official timeout is over. They're calling the teams back. 8:42 left to go in the game. The Sikeston Bulldogs will have a 1st and 10 from the 36. That's the Bearcat 36. Sikeston quarterback David Foster is coming up under center. James Watson, the lone halfback. And they hand off to number 34 around the end. That's Markeith Bratcher.
Jeff, I've watched the Sikeston quarterback all night, and I think part of their success is if you will watch him, he finishes every fake. I mean, he never stops midstream after he hands the ball off. He's going full speed the entire time, and you know, as a defender, that's tough to read.
And that creates the confusion that the Dexter Bearcats are having trouble with in the backfield. So 7:48, clock continuing to tick. Sikeston Bulldogs now using clock. Letting the clock run down on every play. Good clock management. 2nd and 4 from the 30, the Bearcats 30. And he's going to hand off once again to Watson inside. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Don't believe there was a gain there.
Looks like Sikeston's just lining up tight now and trying to run the time off the clock, Jeff.
That's exactly what they're doing. Their quarterback is watching the clock. They're not getting in any hurry. They're using the maximum amount of time on every play, the 24 seconds.
Some of the shake and bake confusion that we've seen from the backs all night starting to stop now, and they're just going to try to power it up the middle and run that time down.
They've got 25 seconds between plays, and they're using about 24 of them. So once again, he pitches it back. It's like Watson on the carry again. This time, Watson gets inside the 30-yard line down to about the 25-yard line. That ought to be good enough for another first down. And you're right, Kevin, 6:45 to go. The Bulldogs doing nothing but clock management here. That's really all they have to do. They have a 22-point lead.
As a defense, there's not a whole lot you can do except try to make a stand and get the ball back.
Well, if you're a Bearcat, you want a turnover here so you can go for the football. Looks like we have offsides there by number 44, Zach Watson.
Again, the Bearcats getting a little anxious, wanting to make a play.
So that'll move the ball down to about the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the 20. I don't think Sikeston's really wanting to score any more points here. As you mentioned earlier, they're just using the clock, and they're letting the clock tick down on every play. 6:19 left to go in this ball game. Foster under center, and he's going to pitch it back to Watson. Watson going outside. This time he is contained and tackled at about the 16-yard line. Gain of about 4.
Watson definitely carrying the Bulldogs on his back tonight with his rushing game.
And I'll make it 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 from about the 16-yard line. 2nd 1 from the 16. 5:38 left in the ball game.
Message here from the Essners. Ken Essner said that he'd retired early and was watching us at home now.
And off inside, looks like he's going to get down to about the 11-yard line. Enough for another first down. Sikeston Bulldogs clearly in control of this football game, and as we said earlier, on several occasions, now in clock management mode. 5:24 left in the football game. The Bulldogs have a 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line.
Jeff, you know I'm a firm believer in anything can happen and any team can come back, but we're getting to that point in the game where it's looking pretty grim for the Bearcats without a stop here.
And hand off to number 34, Bratcher. He's going around the end. Looks like he's inside the 5-yard line.
Marquise Bratcher, the ball carrier.
Inside the 5, so he gained about 7 on the play. 4:48 left in the football game. Looks like 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4, excuse me.
Sikeston continuing to work Watson with the ball.
Hand off to number 24, Kent Robinson. He gets into the end zone. Once again, the Bulldogs score.
Jeff, that could have been the nail in the coffin without a few big plays here.
So, with 4:18 left to go in the football game, the Sikeston Bulldogs pulling away here. 50-22. 50-22. This time they're going to kick the extra point or attempt the point after. Number 34 looks like he's the kicker, Marquise Bratcher. And number 2, David Foster, the quarterback, holding. Snap was down. The point was up, and it's good.
That was a well-kicked ball. Not sure why Sikeston's went for 2 all night long, but...
Well, with 4:18 left to go in the football game, the Sikeston Bulldogs on top 51-22. And if you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field services on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Portageville, Sikeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations pride themselves on providing the best playing service possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations. And to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com. turfrenovations.com. And Turf Renovations has done a fantastic job here on this Dexter field, Charles Bland Stadium, and it just looks marvelous. There's not a college field that looks any better than this, Kevin.
You're exactly right, Jeff. I mean, for a high school football field especially, I mean, it looks outstanding.
The only thing this field is missing is the hash marks, and it wouldn't surprise me if they did put the hash marks in.
Yeah, it wouldn't me either.
So, 4:18 left to go. Bulldogs firmly in control. 51-22 over the Bearcats.
Looks like the Dexter crowd starting to thin out a little bit as we near the end of this ball game.
I tell you, Kevin, the score does not really reflect the football game.
No, it doesn't. You and I were talking about that during a break. I mean, it's just we've had multiple turnovers, been unable to convert in the red zone. I mean, just some missed tackles and some of their big touchdowns they've had.
That's exactly right. And that another onside kick taken by number 44, Zach Watson. And he returns the ball back to about the 46-yard line where the Dexter Bearcats will take over 1st and 10. 4:15 left to go in the ball game.
Not sure why Sikeston's kicking that ball short now. It looks like they would want to pin Dexter back and give him a long field, but of course Cody Neldon been excellent on special teams tonight, maybe wanting to keep it out of his hands.
So Dexter in the spread offense. Stevens back to throw. A lot of pressure. He's going to hit the corner here. He's got a little room. He's inside the 40, 30. Still on his feet, knocked out about the 27, 28-yard line. So a big gain there for Cody Stevens, the quarterback.
Nice run there. Stevens, somebody got in the backfield quick, and he just tucked it, turned the corner, and ran the ball aggressively, too. He's not scared to put that shoulder down.
Yes, he did. Not sure what happened there with the defense. But Cody definitely turned the corner, and great second effort there. Got some great yardage. 4:04 left in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 28. In the shotgun. Stevens gets a snap. He's going to throw deep for Miller. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Dexter.
So the Bearcats waste no time here and come back and score on, 3 plays, I think it is. So the Dexter Bearcats come back and score quickly. 3:58 left in the ball game. Bulldogs still on top, 51-28, 51-28. So it'll be interesting to see whether we kick the point after or go for 2.
With that catch right there, that should be enough to put Tyler over 100 yards receiving tonight. So good night for Tyler.
We are going to go for 2 here. The Dexter Bearcats going to go for 2. Stevens in the backfield. Overall, the lone setback. Spread offense. Stevens going to keep it himself. He's going to run, and he's in for 2. So with 3:58 left in the football game, the Sikeston Bulldogs still on top, 51-30.
You would have to think we're going to see the onside kick here, Jeff.
It didn't take long. The Bearcats took good control of the clock there and scored quickly. And that's what they're going to have to do to get back in this football game.
You're exactly right. Even with the score what it is, there's still a lot of time on the clock.
Absolutely, and stranger things have happened.
Yes, they have.
Last week, I think Park Hill scored 20 points in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, just 3 back-to-back turnovers put them in a position to get back in the ball game.
Four minutes to go. 51-30. Sikeston still in control. Got a 21-point lead here.
Looks like Sikeston is anticipating the onside kick, bringing a lot of guys up.
Have one deep man. That's Markeith Bratcher, excuse me. And the Bearcats are going to kick it onside and do so. And it's fielded by number 10, Keldon Warfield of the Sikeston Bulldogs.
Actually, a nicely kicked ball for an onside kick. He was just able to fall on top of it.
Great hands. So the Bulldogs will take over at their own 49-yard line with 3:58 left in the ball game. 3:58 left in the ball game.
Dexter needing another big defensive stand here.
Looks like we got a new quarterback in the ball game for Sikeston. That's number 18, Reese Porter. And good run there. It looks like he gained about 5 on the play, maybe 6.
Reese, a sophomore, so we may be looking at the future of the Sikeston Bulldogs.
Into Dexter Bearcat territory at about the 46-yard line. So 2nd and 5 from about 46. Once again, they're looking at the clock, watching the clock. They're going to use as much of it as they can. Porter, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball to number 20. 20 outside, Chris Word. And he's going to run for a touchdown. Touchdown. 45-yard touchdown run by Chris Word. And that's a backbreaker.
Yeah, another sophomore right there making a big run.
Once again, we see that speed. That young man got out on the outside, and you can see how he broke through and pulled away. Just some great athletic ability by this young football team, the Sikeston Bulldogs. Once again, now they're going to try to kick the point after. And that's Markeith Bratcher on the kick.
Looks like offsides on the Bearcats, unless they
Offsides
determine
on
Sikeston.
number 5, Garrett Ray. Number 5, Garrett Ray of the Dexter Bearcats.
If I know Coach Pixley, he can't be happy with some of the tackling or non-tackling that we've had in this half that have led to big plays.
No, I can assure you he's not a happy camper. Snap is back, the kick is up, and kick is no good. Wide right. So, with 3:13 left to go in the football game, the Sikeston Bulldogs have a commanding lead, 57 over the Dexter Bearcats. Once again, 3:13 left to go. We're still, even though we're late in the football game, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us at sports@yhctv.com. We'd still love to hear from you. Lots of football left. Plenty of time to send us an email.
Yeah, we appreciate those emails, don't we, Jeff? We've heard from North Carolina tonight, Northeast Arkansas, several viewers here in Dexter.
And yeah, it really is a blessing. Even though we do have home crowds, it is a blessing to be able to bring it to the folks that are homebound and the senior citizens who don't get out at night and people with small children that just can't physically come to the football game with their children. It's and then there's people that just would rather sit in the convenience of their home in their recliner and watch the football game.
Exactly right. I mean, we're fortunate, and it is a blessing that we're able to bring that to the community and people around, that may have family playing, able to watch.
Absolutely.
Wow.
He kicked that one out of the end zone. He's been kicking onside all night, and he kicked the bullet that went all the way through the end zone.
He definitely put a foot on that ball.
Wow, that was a rocket.
Cody made an attempt at it, but I don't think he had a chance of grabbing that one.
Woo! Boy, that was a bullet. So the Dexter Bearcats with 3:13 left in the football game. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Stevens in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Throws out to Chase Young. He's got him. Great catch. And it looks like he gained about maybe 3 or 4 yards on the play.
At times tonight, several occasions, Jeff, our offense has looked great. We made the blocks, ran the plays to precision, and it's turned into good yards. We've just not been able to put together one good series, it seems like.
Well, and I'm not really as disappointed in the offense because they've scored 30 points as I am the defense. Hand off to Nick Summers. He's on the outside. And he's out to about the 28-yard line. Close to the first down, but short. So that'll bring up a
3rd and 2 for the Bearcats.
3rd and 2.
Summers.
3rd and 2 from the 28.
Summers getting really close to a 100-yard rushing game tonight.
Dexter Bearcat not giving up. They're hanging in there, playing patient football. 2:08 left in the football game. And off once again inside to Overall. Managing to follow his blockers across midfield to about the 45-yard line. That was a great run there. Josh Overall had blocking and just stayed with his blockers, patiently waited for his blocker to run in front of him, make the blocks to free him, and he takes it all the way down to about the 45-yard line.
And I was watching Overall there. Excellent technique. You could see him switching hands with the ball, trying to keep the ball away from the defender and protecting it.
1:51 left to go. Stevens back to pass. Throws deep. He's got a man open. The catch is made. Still on his feet. inside the 5-yard line.
Chase
Wow.
definitely made the play on that. Cody got hit as he released it, and Chase had to come back to the ball. Excellent, excellent play by Chase.
And once he caught the football, he wasn't finished there. Second effort got him down to the 5-yard line. 1:38 left in the football game. First and goal from the 5. Stevens in the backfield. He's going to keep it. He's headed to the flag and stopped at about the 4-yard line. 1:23 left in the football game.
You know, we talked early on in the game about this being an offensive show tonight. Well, we see 87 points put on the board tonight, Jeff.
Absolutely. We knew this would be an offensive showing tonight, and it has been. It hasn't disappointed from that perspective. 1:05 left in the football game. Stevens once again keeping it. Looked like he got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Depends on the spot. He might have picked up a yard. And we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout, Dexter.
NFL Red Zone, the channel that brings you every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons. Watch the most exciting moments like never before, live in HD. Every touchdown from every game, live on one channel, NFL Red Zone.
Back at Charles Bland Stadium, 54 seconds left in this football game. The Dexter Bearcats know this game's over, but they're working on some things for next week. Coach Pixley's always coaching, called timeout with 54 seconds, and he wants to work with his Bearcat offense to get some things ironed out.
Yeah, it's times like this in a game, Jeff, that you can work on things that come back to help you win ball games later in the season.
Cody Stevens rolled out to his right. Was throwing for the corner. Number 66 made a great play. That's Blake Flanagan. Got his hands in the air, was able to bat the ball down. So 49 seconds left to go. Looks like 4th and 1. 4th and 1 from about, looks like maybe the 3-yard line.
Yeah, maybe 3 to 4 yard line here.
49 seconds left in the football game. Stevens in the shotgun. Summers the lone setback. And we have a timeout. Cody Stevens didn't like what he saw. Called a timeout. And with that timeout, we're going to take another break.
The Sports Roundtable represents one of our great traditions here in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, and that's high school athletics. And nobody promotes it better than us here at YHC. What's new with the Roundtable this year? We're looking to add representatives from our local colleges, Southeast Missouri State, Arkansas State, and Three Rivers, to give us the inside scoop on local college athletics in our area. The Roundtable was designed to give local viewers in-depth analysis about teams and sports in our area, and we're geared up to go once again every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m.
And we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium, Dexter, Missouri, where the Sikeston Bulldogs have a commanding 57-30 lead. 49 seconds left in the football game. And 4th and 1 for the Bearcats. Stevens rolling right. He's going to throw it. Good defense there by number 3 for the Sikeston Bulldogs. And that's Colin Gross.
Not a whole lot you can do there. Just an excellent defensive play by Sikeston. Good coverage.
We have a Cardinal update for you. The Atlanta Braves still lead the Cardinals 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th. 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Go Cardinals. So we've got 44 seconds left in this football game. It's been an offensive explosion, as we figured it would be. And now all we're going to see is Sikeston run out the clock. They're probably going to take a knee. and watch this clock expire and this football game expire as well.
You know, Jeff, we've seen two very good football teams out here tonight. You know, and I know Coach Pixley's going to get back this week. And, you know, last year we lost to Sikeston, ended up going on to the quarterfinals. So, you know, we've got a good football team. And I think we've got a good season ahead of us.
As we talked about, Sikeston High School is a rather large high school, and we love to play them. They're one of our two rivalries, and this game is the rivalry is what makes the football game. And Sikeston's got the best of Dexter once again. Last year 41-0. This year 57-30. The Dexter Bearcats have nothing to hang their head about. They made a few mistakes. They played a very good Sikeston football team here, and you know, there's some teaching moments that I'm sure Coach Pixley will come back and work with his boys next week, and I'm sure they'll be ready next week.
You're exactly right, Jeff. I mean, this is a very, very good Sikeston football team. You know, I got a feeling they're going to have a very successful year, so, you know, nothing to hang our heads about. You know, just get back in practice this week and, you know, start looking forward to next week's ball game.
Once again, we have a final here, 57 Sikeston, 30 Dexter. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with a recap. Well, we're back here at Charles Bland Stadium in Dexter, Missouri to give you a quick game recap. Kevin, we've seen an explosive offensive football game here tonight. As we know, coming in here, both teams was going to be offensively minded, but it truly was an offensive game. And give us some quick stats as far as total offense for each team. And
yeah, total offense tonight for both teams, almost a combined 1,000 yards.
Wow.
Which is phenomenal for any ball game, but especially a high school football game. You know, Sikeston, we talked about the rushing game all night long. James Watson, 26 attempts for 339 yards. You know, that's a one-man machine. I mean, 339 yards. Sikeston ended up with 503 yards on the ground. Passing attack wasn't, you know, much of a threat, only 73 yards on their part. But they didn't have to pass the ball.
No, they didn't.
I mean, when you're running the ball like that, you know, on the other side of the ball, the Bearcats, you know, Cody Stevens, the quarterback, having, you know, 101 yards on the ground tonight. Nick Summers and Josh Overall, both with 76 yards. And, you know, Tyler Miller having a pretty good game with 6 receptions for 95 yards and a touchdown.
And as we talked earlier, this does not make a season. You know, this is one football game. There's a lot of teaching moments going to come out of this football game as they rewatch this game. And the Dexter Bearcats in practice this week will work on the run, I assure you, as far from a defensive perspective. There was basically no defense in this football game from either team. Dexter had 4 turnovers in the football game, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions, had 2 opportunities to score and threw interceptions. And, of course, that wouldn't have made the football game. I'm not saying that, but it certainly would have made this game a little bit closer. But all in all, a great football game. The Dexter Bearcats now 2-1 on the season. The Sikeston Bulldogs 2-1 on the season. Sikeston is poised for a great season, and so is the Dexter Bearcats. So as we wrap here, thanks for tuning in tonight. A great offensive football game. Once again, the score 57-30, the Sikeston Bulldogs, and we'll see you at the next home game. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Thank you.